Playa, mujeres fumando. Mira, tírame plan y son nalgas de mentira. Tan brinda, que chimba, colombiana linda. Siempre con los ojos rojos de Cali, con mi amiguita Mari.
My head's in the clouds, can you bring me back down, boy? I need it. My head's in the clouds, can you bring me back down, boy? I need it. Need it. Need it. Need
All right, gentlemen, I'm officially back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Shout out to all you guys for letting me know that my mic was muted. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Appreciate you. Salute to all you guys out there. Salute to all you guys. Appreciate you. This is teamwork on this live stream. This is teamwork. I can't do it by myself. I need you guys and Andrea. Shout out to all you gentlemen. Shout out to my brother Kenny in the building. Right out the gate, like I was mentioning before, this is a double topic. One topic just came up on my feed. You guys are always sending me stuff on my cell phone, and I thought that this was very important to discuss right out the gate, even before I talk about the main topic, and I do the shout outs. I think this topic is just that importante. And let's pull it up on the screen real quick, because it does have to do with us that travel, man. This is sad. This is a sad scenario. And let me move you guys out of the way real quick. Shout out to all you guys once again. Shout out to Kenny Peoples. Glad you guys can hear me now. Okay. This scenario is, if you can't see the bottom of it, says American athlete arrested on cannabis charges faces death penalty in Indonesia. So let's watch this short little clip See what they're talking about.
American basketball player possibly faces the death penalty or a lengthy prison sentence after being arrested in Indonesia on drug charges.
So he's either facing a lengthy sentence. He's not going home. I'm going to say that again. He's not going home. He's facing a lengthy sentence in Indonesia, or he's facing the death penalty over some weed. For all you weed head out there that like to go to other countries and think that you could just walk freely like you're walking through Denver or Florida. I don't know why we think that American policies and laws transfer and translate to other countries. I don't know where we got that from. I'm serious. I don't know where we got that from. Shout out to all you guys that are watching from Andrea's channel as well. Shout out to Mr. Darkest over there on Andrea Wallace TV. But all you guys that don't know if something is illegal in another country, you need to start acting like it's illegal in other countries until you find out the truth. You need to act like gambling on the streets is illegal. Buying marijuana is illegal. Sniffing your cocaine is illegal. If y'all don't think I know y'all come to Colombia and sniffing cocaine, stop it. Stop, just stop it. That one you can't hide. That one y'all not even trying to hide. So let's continue on. So he's over there, overseas playing basketball. And a lot of times NBA players who aren't playing during the season are playing overseas. But right now we know NBA players are ramping up for this year's basketball season.
35-year-old Jared Shaw used to play in the Indonesian Basketball League for the Tangerhawks.
So he's been living in Indonesia for a while. He's played basketball for their league. And he gets caught with marijuana, knowing that he knows the rules. That's another thing that we have to do, gentlemen. We can't not just know the rules and then break the rules, even though we know the rules, and think that there aren't any consequences. We got to stop doing this, guys. You can't be going to, we can't be going to any country making assumptions, and we can't go to other countries breaking the rules, especially if we already know them.
That was until May, when reports say he received a package in the mail from Thailand containing 132 cannabis gummies.
Okay, so he's getting a Thailand package. So here we go, shipping stuff in from another country that he know he can't find in his own country of Indonesia. He played for Indonesia, so he knows the rules. He did it anyway. When are we going to get to the point as men that instead of just being hard-headed, remember I mentioned to you guys a few years ago that a well-known YouTuber came down here to Cali, Colombia? I told him when I picked his ass up from the airport, do not put that drone up in the air. What did he do? Well, I literally told him in the airport several times, dude, you cannot fly a drone anywhere near the Afro-Colombian Festival. That's why I always have a long pole to use with my 360-degree camera, and it gives the drone effect. What does he do? F Colombia, F what Andre told me several times at the airport. I'm going to put a drone up in the air anyway because I'm a YouTuber and can't nobody tell me nothing. And I'm a black man, so you really can't tell me nothing because you know you can't tell black men, these new black men, nothing. Black men act like they single mamas. You can't tell single mamas nothing. You can't tell black men nothing who was raised by the single mamas. This dude puts the drone up in the air. Colombian police come from everywhere. This is the first year that the Afro-Colombian female vice president is there and the president is there at the same time at the event. and this ignorant mother put a drone up in the air. If it wasn't for the Afro-Colombian sister there pleading on his behalf, that ignorant ass YouTuber would be in jail today. And this happened a few years ago. I don't know what it is about us who got these passports. I know y'all, I get it. Here we go. I know y'all think I'm corny. I know y'all think I'm not the most exciting dude. I know y'all think that Andre just a nerdy dude that got a passport. All those things are true. I am a nerd dude that got a passport. I'm just a nerd with steel-toed boots that'll stomp you, right? That's the only difference. I'm an Eastside Detroit nerd dude that'll stomp you. But I'm just like all the other dudes. It don't take all that extra stuff. I don't need, half the reason I don't get in trouble is because of the nerd dude that I am, because of the conservative dude that I am. I like to have fun, and I do. Can't nobody compare to me when it comes to dancing on top of the bar and dancing on top of tables. I've done that plenty of times at 6'3". Don't think that nerd mean boring dude. But right now in Colombia, I know y'all guys talk about me and say, hey, Dre and Andrea, he's not the exciting dude. I'm not the exciting dude. I live in these countries. I don't visit these countries. But part of my safety is just being me. Some of you dudes get drugged, robbed, scammed, and now arrested in these countries because you're doing too much, bruh. You're doing too much in these other countries. Slow your roll, player. It ain't that serious. Life is too, I'm gonna tell y'all something. For all you dudes ain't never lost your freedom before, it ain't no fun. I hear two things that ain't fun: getting shot and losing your freedom. I don't know why people want to make getting shot excited or exciting, and I don't know why y'all try to make losing y'all freedom exciting. It ain't nothing exciting about being locked inside of a cage for 10 years like I was. It ain't nothing exciting for dudes like Diddy that's going to be locked up in jail for 4 more years. Nothing exciting for the R. Kellys of the world. There's nothing exciting about getting locked up in jail. I know on TV and on Instagram, they try to make it seem like it's all exciting and they in there having fun and they making their little food mixes and they got cell phones now. I don't care how many cell phones you got. Ain't nothing exciting about looking outside and there's barbed wire waiting for you to try to escape. High electric fences waiting for you to try to escape. If it's not exciting in our own country, how the hell y'all trying to make crime exciting in another country? Every time you turn around as an American getting arrested here in Colombia, arrested in Thailand, arrested in DR, now getting arrested in Indonesia, in Bali. We got to stop this, gentlemen. I don't know what the hell wrong with y'all. I kid you not, man. Somebody gave us passports and we act like we the stupidest dudes. Here's the irony of it. Most passport holders that are men, I'm not going to talk about the ladies, that are men. Most passport holders are intellects, educated, focused men, goal-oriented. That's probably the part that frustrates me the most, that most passport holders, including Pookies, quite often are successful men in one endeavor or another. But soon as y'all get off the plane, y'all become the most ignorant mother that ever walked the planet. Ain't no way in. I would rather keep my freedom and have y'all think that Andre just a nerdy, boring dude. Don't give a damn. I'm free. I ain't got to worry about if I put a drone up in the air, if I'm going to be arrested and locked up for years in the Colombian jail. I ain't got to get high on that weed in Indonesia or pop them the gummies just to get locked up for years. Y'all busted y'all butt y'all whole life to get passports and save your money just to go to another country to get scammed, robbed. Why? Is it really true outside of our business and employment endeavors we're dumb as a box of rocks? Is that the truth? So when it comes to cloud engineering, you're the smartest. Business, you're the best. Crypto, nobody can touch you. Your any business endeavors, you're the best. Education, you've got masters. But when it comes to everyday common sense life of getting off a plane with a passport, is it true that we are some of the stupidest people that walk the planet as American and foreign men, including Europeans? Is it true that men technically are this stupid? You throw your life away for some dang gummy bears? Your life is gone. They're talking about the death penalty with your life over some dang gummy bears. Some of you dudes are in the morgues in Medellin over some sex. Some of you dudes have been scammed, robbed, hustled, used. You go back home to the States and Canada and UK more depressed than when you left, with less money in your bank account than when you left because the female hustling you. What's the point of going to other countries if you're going to end up in a worse situation than you were in your home country? You might as well keep your tail in your home country. This is why I'm an everyday advocate of don't come to Colombia. No. If you want to be stupid and safe, like I always say, this is not the country to play those games. Brazil is not set up for you to be stupid and safe at the same time. Mexico is not set up for you to be stupid and safe at the same time. Neither is Indonesia. You cannot be stupid and think that you're safe at the same time. These countries aren't set up for that. You can't do that in Nigeria. You can't be stupid and think you're going to be safe. You can't go to South Africa and think you're going to be stupid and still be safe. You can't do that in Europe. You can't go to Europe and think that you can be stupid among them crazy European white boys and you're going to be safe. You're going to learn what Holocaust hell feel like messing with them white boys in Europe, trying to be stupid, but think that you're safe. So I'm an advocate of don't bring your ass to Colombia if you want to be stupid and you think that you're going to be safe. It can't happen. It can't happen. And we're looking at a situation like this right now with this brother in Indonesia. Look at this. He gonna end up with the death penalty over some damn marijuana, cannabis, gummy bears. Think about it. I want that to sink into all you weed heads and cannabis heads that like to travel the world and smoke and chew on whatever it is. All you dudes that like to come to Colombia and get a little bit of this, and you sniffing on that pink cocaine, the Tussie. I want you guys to watch how you can lose your freedom or lose your life over some drugs. You hearing from a man that did 10 years in the feds. That stuff is not fun or funny. For all you dudes that ain't never been locked up, the last thing you want to do is get locked up and you over 40 years old. That's another thing. If you are over 40 and you doing stuff in other countries to get locked up, you dumber than a young. I get a young dude's credit for being young. But you over 40, you ain't never got a traffic ticket that you didn't pay. You never had a situation where your credit is excelente. You paid off your house, your mortgage, car paid off. You 43 years old. Life is supposed to be on cruise control right now. What the hell are you doing get arrested in DR? Arrested in Kenya? Arrested in Brazil? Arrested in Thailand? And you over 40? And you ain't never came anywhere close to that? Take your ass back home. And I'm serious. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you don't know how to use a passport, keep your ass back home. Y'all gonna end up, you know what? Y'all know how I always quote, my favorite quote is Tip when he was talking to T.I. And Tip was talking to the audience in the song on their album Tip versus T.I. And Tip is T.I.'s alter ego. And he was saying, y'all gonna keep on listening to T.I., y'all ass gonna end up in jail. You keep on listening to the wrong YouTubers that got y'all thinking that y'all can go to all these other countries and it's just Shangri-La and you can just act like Pinocchio on Treasure Island. You gonna end up looking just like a jackass like Pinocchio. There is no way in the world this man's supposed to be going through this. There is no way in the world you're supposed to be giving up your life for some damn gummies, for some cannabis gummy bears. Your freedom is gone forever. So either he's going to end up with L, lifetime, just in case you guys don't know what L is, or he's going to end up deleted. He's going to get the death penalty. Y'all dope fiends, man. Y'all get me. I don't get it, bro. I mean it. I don't know. Y'all dope fiends I don't get it. When I call somebody a dope fiend, I mean that you don't care about the laws and the policies that's there to protect you. If you're a weed smoker, I ain't got nothing against you at all. But do it the right way. If you like to sniff you a little something, because a lot of y'all do. Oh, don't think y'all don't. If y'all think dudes coming to Colombia just for the women, y'all crazy. I know y'all don't think dudes coming to Colombia just for women. Y'all portray that image that y'all coming to Colombia just for women. For those of us that live here, we know what else y'all come to Colombia for. Ain't that right, bro? Ain't that right? You got a little white on this side and you sniff a little pink on that side. I got you, bro. At least if you're going to do something stupid, make sure you're in a situation that is safe. Some of y'all dudes ain't going to listen. You're going to keep bringing pay-for-play chicks to your Airbnb with all these 1 hour, 4 hour hotels all around Medellin, Cartagena, Bogota, Cali, a 1 hour to 4 hour hotel that are very nice, have security and everything. Y'all not going to listen to me. Y'all still keep bringing chicks back to your spot. I ain't hating on you. Keep on bringing them back. But stop expecting life to be safe and life to be fair. I mean this. That's why I say don't come to Colombia, because y'all come here thinking that life is supposed to be safe and fair if you do stuff stupid. Where that happens at? Where in the world can you be? Life can be fair and life can be safe if you do something stupid. What part of the planet can you do that on? It ain't an island. You take your butt to an island with the indigenous that don't know nothing about nothing. Go and take your butt to one of them islands that ain't never met nobody, never met nobody. You think that life gonna be safe and fair if you do something stupid among them indigenous? Then if you can't do it in an island of New Guinea or Papua New Guinea that don't mess with nobody, how the hell you think you're gonna be safe and fair and you coming to Colombia or going to Brazil? Or going to Ecuador, or going to Cancun, Mexico, or going to Honduras, or going to El Salvador? How do you think you're going to be safe and fair if you keep doing stupid shit? Man, fuck that nigga Dre. You right. You right. You know who said fuck that nigga? You know who said that too? This brother right here. This brother right here. Fuck them laws. Fuck them rules in Indonesia. This tall brother right here, he said the same thing. Fuck the advice. Forget about people that's trying to look out for me. Forget about what all my Indonesian friends said. Fuck that. I'm going to do what I want to do. My boys done hype me up to do what I want to do. I'm gonna think just like a single mother. I'm going to do what I want to do. You can't tell me nothing. I'm a black man. Black men don't listen to nobody. We act like single mothers these days. You know who did that? The same brother on the screen.
American basketball player possibly faces the death penalty or a lengthy prison sentence after being arrested in Indonesia on drug charges. 35-year-old Jared Shaw used to play in the Indonesian Basketball League for the Tangerhawks. That was until May, when reports say he received a package in the mail from Thailand containing 132 cannabis gummies. Cannabis is decriminalized in Thailand, but not in Indonesia, where some
So just because you could do something in one country, y'all dumbasses think you could do it in another, huh? Just because you could smoke weed in Thailand, you think you could do it in Indonesia, huh? Just because you could do gummies in Thailand, look all that gummy. Dude is not using all them gummies for recreation. Y'all think all them gummies are recreation? So all the bags of gummies are just for him and him alone, maybe 2 or 3 friends. They are not going to take him to court and charge him as if he's doing it for recreation. You better believe that. That's too much for recreation.
offenders have been sentenced to death by firing squad.
Let's bring that beat back.
By firing squad. But not in Indonesia, where some offenders have been sentenced to death by firing squad.
Some offenders have been sentenced to death by firing squad over some damn gummy bears. Some of y'all might be sitting around dumb enough to think, oh man, that ain't fair. See, they should be doing that, the rules. Bruh, here we go. That's not fair. It ain't even that serious. And that's why I say, where can you go where life is fair and safe if you stupid? Could y'all put the country in the comments? Could y'all put one country in the comments where you could be stupid and life is supposed to be fair and safe if you stupid? I don't know a country. You can't take your ass to the Arctic and F around with them lion seals and them penguins, because them lion seals will eat you just as fast as they will eat a seal or a penguin. Them lion seals grow to be 15 feet. So go to the Arctic and you can't be stupid in the Arctic. So name somewhere where you can be stupid. The only place I know where you can be stupid and safe is your own house, and you can barely pull that off there. I remember stupid at your own house. I remember a story, true story, the leopard seals. Thank you very much. I remember I got a call. I'm at work. My boss came down. He said, Andre, you need to go home. I thought I did something wrong. He said, no, you got an emergency at home. I said, what's going on? He said, your apartment building is on fire. I said, what? He said, yeah, your apartment building is burned to the ground. I get my car. I drive to my apartment. All I see is smoke from miles away. And I know where it's coming from. I'm like, oh, hell. I had a neighbor upstairs. She was a nice young lady, very nice. She had 4 kids. She just that week had gotten brand new furniture for her whole apartment. She had been there for a couple of years, and she had saved up her money, and she had stacked, and she had got a new job, and she was taking care of the kids on her own. No dudes coming in and out of her house. Just a nice, and she was attractive, and she was the nicest young neighbor, right? So she finally saved her money to get new furniture for her whole house. Kids, brand new beds, brand new living room, kitchen, refrigerator, everything. She's just doing it big for herself. Her stuff burned, gone. Because it happened the day after she got everything, and she didn't get a chance to get her apartment life insurance, her apartment property insurance or in other words, her new furniture underneath her apartment property insurance that we all already had. How did this occur? Pray tell, Andre, tell us the rest. One of our other neighbors upstairs, brother, he dating a stripper. She goes to work and she love his stanky draws. She ain't cheating. She ain't out there wilding. She goes to work, make the money, bring it back to him, right? Ain't nobody stepping in their business. Instead of coming home at 4 o'clock in the morning, she came home at 6. Yeah, the renter's insurance. Thank you very much, big brother in life. She comes home at 6 a.m. Just 2 hours late. She said, I was chopping up with my girlfriends and time got away. What does this insecure black man do? Thinking that he could be stupid at home and things will be safe. He gets mad and pours, and this is before the flat screen TV era. This is when you had the big box TVs that sat on the floor. Remember the big boxes came out, they was wide, they were like, you can get them at 70 inches, but they sat on the floor, right? This is before the flat screens came out. This insecure brother poured water down the back inside of the big box television. Remember the back of it used to be super wide? It's still plugged up. Electrical fire burned the whole building down. You can't even be safe and stupid in your own house. How the hell y'all men think that you could be safe and stupid in another country? That things gonna be fair in another country? If y'all, bruh, I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe because I've outgrown my stupid years or something. Maybe because I've done so many stupid things, I recognize stupidity from afar. I don't know. But for all you dudes that's out there that think, man, F what Dre talk about, I'm going to keep on doing what I do. Keep on doing it. Keep on taking your ass to the east side of Cali, messing around with the wrong women. Keep on taking your butt to the wrong side of Medellin, messing with the wrong type of women. Keep on bringing 2 or 3 party girls into your spot, and you don't know nothing about them. They got fake IDs. Y'all keep on doing it. I'm serious. Stop coming to Colombia. I don't know how many times I need to tell y'all that if you're going to be stupid. That's the part that I'm extremely proud of with most of you guys that I know. Most of you guys that come here, y'all ain't on none of that stupidity. Y'all ain't on none of that immaturity. I meet guys all the time that are so mature, having fun, enjoying life in Colombia, ain't never came close to a robbery, ain't never came close to any issues, have been coming here for years. But then it's you brothers that can't nobody tell you shit. Because you think you got a few dollars in your pocket, a passport, and your baby mama's ego, or the ego of your mama that raised you, who was a baby mama. You got your mama's ego, a passport, and a pocket full of money. And can't nobody tell you shit. You really think that it's safe to be stupid. And I'm here to tell you on a regular basis, and I'll be riding this one till the wheels fall off. You cannot, there's no country in the world where you could be the dumbest motherfucker that walked the planet and think everything gonna go smoothly. You might get away with it 1 year, you might get away with it 3 years, but that shit gonna catch up with you. And when that stupidity does, it's gonna be all hell break loose. That's funny. You're gonna leave my little brother alone, man. He ain't doing nothing to nobody. When you meet Austin in real life, he's nothing like his subscribers. That's the craziest part about Austin's scenario. If you've ever met Austin in real life, he's a very humble, down-to-earth, gentleman type of dude. Almost on the nerdy side. He's a guy that loves tech and apps, and he's just a down-to-earth dude, man. Kid you not, really, really good person. And I'm not exaggerating. Anybody that ever met Austin in real life, you could tell that the person that you see on screen and the guy that you see, like Ace Live. Most people don't realize Ace is really a quiet soul off camera. That exciting Ace that y'all see on camera, in real life, he's completely opposite of that. Now, Richie Mack, he is who he is. Now, I can attest to that. I think Richie got more energy in real life than he got on the screen. I kid you not. That dude got energy. Me, I'm who I am. I'm the same dude on camera, off camera. So is Andrea. But I'm telling you guys, man, you got to start just being you. The safest thing that you could do is be you. That right there, man. Get ready to go to jail or be in front of a firing squad in a country that still does fire. Just think about it, man. You're going to be, within a year, you could be standing in front of a firing squad like it's World War II for some damn gummy bears. That's how stupid y'all are. I'm serious. I'm asking for a friend. Are y'all that stupid to give up the one thing that you have, which is life, over some damn gummy bears? Let it sink in. I mean, all you dudes that get caught up, you telling me you come to Colombia to be stupid with women over some pussy? You have watched all the DC Rob videos, all the Razor Ray interviews. You watched all the videos of Obi-Land. You've watched us talk about it. And you still go to Colombia and do the exact opposite? What the fuck for? I'm serious. Dude, I'm so serious. I need somebody to tell me in the comment section, why is it that pretty pussy got that much power over y'all? It ain't a bitch on this planet that got that power over me. Never. Not no pussy. Not no, because she pretty and no pussy. Y'all rabbit ass minds. A pretty bitch be scamming y'all. They be robbing y'all. They be drugging y'all. They be using y'all. They get hustling in all these countries. These chicks just started businesses with y'all money. They done bought property with y'all money, bought land with y'all money. They done built houses in Thailand and the Philippines with y'all money. Y'all be going back home broke, bank account empty, cryptocurrency, all your crypto account you have empty to send that money to the bitch in Vietnam, and she done built a whole house for her and the family and cut your black ass off because she pretty. I'm talking about how stupid can we be? All you weed head brothers, you need to learn. If you ain't back home in Denver or Florida or California or something, you just ass out unless you know that the rules are safe. You need to start being wise and walk up to the police officers and ask, hey, can I ask you a question, officer? Is cannabis legal in this country? Oh, it's not? Okay, I'm gonna just have to leave my weed head, my weed habit back in the States when I get back. There's always somebody to sell you or give you something illegally. But that don't mean you need to do it. I done had a couple of y'all ask me during consultations, Dre, you know who the Connect is? How the hell a dude that ain't never smoked weed a day in his life know what a damn Connect is in Colombia? Answer, riddle me that one, Batman. How the hell you gonna ask the one dude that ain't never smoked weed a day in his life where to Connect at? That's how much of a dope fiend y'all are. Y'all don't even give a damn who y'all ask. Y'all don't even care who you ask. You just run off at the mouth and just say stuff and just think you assume that I would know. I don't know what a goddamn Connect is. Hell no. And don't even ask me again. Y'all be sending me messages all the time, Dre. You know the weed connect, nigga. How would I know? I swear, bro. We got to do better. If we can't do better, I'm serious. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I know y'all thinking when these cameras and lights go out, Andre, you can't tell me what to do. Fuck you. I'm a grown-ass man with grown man money. Yes, you are a grown-ass man with grown-ass money. And guess what? Your ass gonna end up with grown-ass man results. Don't bitch when they lock y'all asses up. Don't bitch from a coffin in Cartagena. Don't bitch from a morgue in Medellin. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Don't bitch when shit go left. Keep that same grown-ass man with grown man energy. You can't tell me shit Dre energy. You can't tell me nothing Obi Land. You can't tell me nothing Razor Ray. You can't tell me nothing DC Rob. Keep that same energy when that bitch get you for your money. Keep that same smile when you in Thailand and she building a house with all the money you sent her. Or she built a business. I don't want to hear you bitching on DC Rob or on Razor Ray talking about, yeah, it was two of them. And they came in my Airbnb. You invited them in, nigga. This is Sinners. If you ain't seen the movie Sinners, they already tell you got to invite the motherfuckers. You invite them in. This is Sinners. You come to Colombia, this is Sinners. You inviting them zombies in. So stop trying to blame the Colombian women for the stupid shit you do. You the leader of your own plot. You the leader. You the ringleader. Anytime you get robbed, you the ringleader. You set it all up. You made sure that the drugging took place. You made sure that the taxi driver was out front. You made sure that she got in with the fake ID. You made sure that she brought a friend or two. You made sure that the Airbnb was right at the right time. You made sure when you met her, it was at 4:30 in the morning. You are the goddamn ringleader. How the hell you gonna blame the Colombian woman for robbing your ass? You gave papaya. You set the whole plan, the whole crime in motion. They should lock your ass up for getting yourself robbed and drugged. That's how stupid you are. They should just lock you motherfuckers up as a conspirator of your own crime. You got robbed and drugged. They should lock your ass up too, along with the Colombian chick, along with the taxi driver, along with the dude that took your crypto money after they took your computer over there and the dude took all your crypto money out. All them people get locked up. They need to lock your black ass up too. You two white boys, y'all just as dumb. You white boys just as fucking stupid when you get to other. I done met some of you white boys that got robbed and scammed. I done bought your asses drinks. Talk to me, brother. What's going on? Well, I met this girl down here in Cali, and I bought her this, and I even got her body done. And she kicked me out of her Airbnb and moved in her boyfriend. Wait a minute. She kicked you out your air. True story. She kicked you out your Airbnb. Yeah. Canadian white boy. What? And she moved in her boyfriend, and they threatened me if I come back, I'm in big trouble. He had a machete and everything. You paid for her body? I paid for her body to get done. I gave her $5,000 because she said she wanted to go to school. I bought her new clothing and moved her into my Airbnb, and I still have a month left on the Airbnb. True story. Told the white boy, I said, you don't need to drink. Give us the whole bottle. Bring us the whole bottle. I'm going back to Canada. My son was right. I shouldn't have been here in Colombia. I'm telling you, dudes, some of y'all ain't built for this. I know y'all think that everybody could come on down here. It's so easy. They got the beautiful women in South America. You built for, no, you ain't. Your ass is not built for Brazil. No, stop that shit. You are not built for DR. No. That's why you always end up in some shit. You are not built for the Philippines. Nope. You ain't built for Jamaica. You ain't built for Turks and Caicos. No. Only place you built for is the next state over. If you from Georgia, you built for Louisiana or Florida. If you from Michigan, your ass only built for Indiana, Illinois, or Ohio, okay? If you from New York, some of y'all only built for New Jersey and Philadelphia. If you from DC, you need to be in the DMV, okay? You only built for DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Your ass ain't supposed to be going nowhere else. You ain't built for nowhere else. You think because you got a pocket full of money, you built for some shit. You built to end up in a morgue. Yes, you are. You built to end up in a coffin. Oh, yes, you are. You built to be hustled and scammed for your money. You're the best of it. But to actually go to other countries, enjoy yourself, and don't know shit pop off, you ain't built for that. Some of y'all be doing consultations with me. Sometimes I get off the consultation and I'll be thinking, what the fuck for? What you do a consultation with me for? What you do a consultation with Richie Mack for? What was you doing consultation with Taylor Made Dreams for? Your ass is ignorant. I don't care how much money you've made over the years, how much property you got back in the States. If you a dumb motherfucker outside the States, what's the use of owning 10 pieces of property in the States? What's the use of having your cloud engineering certifications as a cloud architect if you the dumbest motherfucker as soon as you go somewhere and you lose your job as a cloud engineer? You done took your ass to Brazil, got caught up, your company that you worked for found out that you was doing stupid shit in Brazil, and you done got fired. Mr. Cloud Engineer. That's my point. Some of y'all we gotta stop lying to each other, and we gotta tell the truth to each other. Many of us, not most of us are good dudes. Most of us don't have no issues. Most of us travel the world, no issues at all. I know Pookies travel in many cases that don't have any issues, but I kid you not, there are enough of us that need to keep your happy ass at home. Take that passport, send it right back to the government, and tell them, don't send me another one. Some of y'all need to put yourself in COVID quarantine. You should. Your ass should put yourself in quarantine. I'm not going to travel nowhere else outside of these borders. You need to be walking around like this, pledging allegiance every motherfucking morning, because you should not be going nowhere. You should be singing, "Oh, Canada." You should be in UK singing "All Hail the Queen." Your ass should never be going nowhere else. You ain't built for this. And you think because you got a pocket full of fucking money that you built for this. All right.
I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay.
Stupidest shit I ever heard. Getting locked up in Indonesia, about to get the death penalty over some motherfucking gummy bears, cannabis gummy bears. How stupid can you be? For all you guys that weren't here earlier, I'm about to play the whole thing again.
An American basketball player possibly faces the death penalty or a lengthy prison sentence after being arrested in Indonesia on drug charges. 35-year-old Jared Shaw used to play in the Indonesian Basketball League for the Tangerhawks. That was until May, when reports say he received a package in the mail from Thailand containing 132 cannabis gummies. Cannabis is decriminalized in Thailand, but not in Indonesia, where some offenders have been sentenced to death by firing squad. In a recent interview with The Guardian, Shaw said he used the cannabis to treat his Crohn's disease, for which there is no cure.
How much cannabis do you need to treat your disease? Y'all saw the size of those bags.
He added that he made a, quote, stupid mistake, and being held in.
What country can you go to where they're going to just let you go because, hey, I made a stupid mistake? Could y'all put it in the comment section? What country can you go to and tell them, hey, I ain't raped that white girl next door. I was downtown breaking in the gold store. I made a stupid mistake. Could y'all let me go back home to my home country? What about the white boys that been arrested in Colombia? I made a stupid mistake. Can I go back home? What about the white boy that chopped up the Columbia DJ, and they gave him 42 years. He made a stupid mistake. Should they just let him go home? So if they don't let the white boys go home, what do y'all think they're going to do to your black asses when you go to these other countries acting a goddamn fool? What do y'all think? We walk across the world with a target on our back. Black men and white men the most. White boys, the target you got on your back is a $. People gonna try to rob you and delete you because they assume that just because you white, you got money. So that's your cross to bear. So you got to be careful because everybody assumes shit about you, white boy. Brothers, you got to worry about the target that's on your back because of stereotypes, because they think all of us are street or thugs or athletes or baby daddies or hood dudes. So we got to bear the cross of breaking stereotypes around the world and letting them know that everybody ain't hood. Everybody ain't ratchet. Everybody's not loud. That's our cross to bear. So when we go to these other countries, I got a target on my back. You got the white brothers got a target on their backs. We both need to be careful and stop acting like we're just at home in our kitchen and we can just do whatever we want and just, hey, it is what it is. And if I F up, forgive me. You know how we have that saying in corporate America? I'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission. If some of you guys haven't heard that before, in corporate America, a lot of times we'll do things and it'll turn out successfully. And if it don't, we say, well, I'd rather ask for forgiveness than to waste time trying to ask for permission to do that particular project, whether it worked out or not. You can't do that shit with countries, morons. You can't go to Indonesia, have cannabis gummy bears shipped in by the big packages like you got them from Sam's Club. And then when you get caught, my bad. My bad. I shouldn't have did that. Y'all gonna take these cuffs off. I've learned my lessons. Is that how it works? That's how it works. I didn't give it a chance to do intros. While the live stream the intro was going on, one of you brothers, I forget which one of you brothers that sent it to me. Shout out to you, brother. One of you brothers sent me this. I forgot who sent it to me. Could have been Kenny, could have been any other brothers. And I look and all I see is death penalty, American athlete arrested for some damn gummy bear cannabis gummy bears. Andre, God would have mercy. God, if you look through the Bible, God is very merciful and gracious. But y'all forget the other part that God is. God is just. Oh yeah, God believes in justice. You can see that all throughout the Bible. Name the part in the Bible where somebody could tell God, my bad. I know I did that, but my bad. If you can't say my bad to God, how you gonna say it to another country? So I'm going to end this part by saying, I'm going to go back and watch the rest of the video, but I'm going to end this part by saying, I'm serious. If you are not built for travel, keep your black ass, white ass home. Live your freedom. Enjoy your life back home. Stop watching us. Stop watching Ace Live. Stop watching Checking. Stop watching all us travelers as if your ass know how to travel. Stop it, bruh. You ain't built for this. If you don't know how to act when you get on that plane, don't come to Colombia. I mean that. I'm saying this because I love you and I believe in your safety first. I don't give a fuck about your fun. I want to see you happy in long years and a long life. Don't come to Colombia if you ain't built for this. For who the fuck is Andre to tell somebody? Then come. I know what y'all thinking, man. Who the fuck is he? And I know dudes gonna watch the live streams after, and I know how some of you bitch ass niggas take a clip and y'all just watch some of it, or y'all take a clip and y'all share it with somebody on another channel, and then they make a YouTube video about us. It's cool. I got you. But I would rather you be pissed at me and you're at home safe than me not say anything and your ass in Indonesia about to get locked up for the death penalty on the death penalty. Let's finish watching this video because this wasn't even our main topic until. Let me bring this beat back a little bit. Look at him, the walk of shame.
There's no cure. He added that he made a, quote, stupid mistake. And being held in detention for the past 5 months has caused him to go to a dark place mentally.
So this nigga got locked up 5 months ago. This your brother. This your fellow black man, black community. You know how we always talk about what the black women doing wrong and doing crazy? This y'all brother. Hey, wait a minute, pause. This is y'all brother. The brother from another mother. This your brother. I'm your brother, don't you know? I'm your brother. I'm your brother, don't you know? Every woman, every man, join the caravan of love. Stand up, stand up, stand up. This your brother. Come on now. This your brother. Hey, all y'all dudes in Southeast Asia, y'all need to put together some bail money for your brother. Go ahead, put some money together for an attorney for your brother. Come on, I ain't having a fundraiser for him. Go ahead, all you guys in Asia, go ahead, have a fundraiser for your brother. He made a mistake. He said, because I'm locked up for 5 months, I'm going to a dark place. Motherfucker, that dark place is that jail cell that you in. That's the dark place. Hell, you talking about you? I'm in a dark place. You ain't think about that shit when you was thinking about how them gummy bears go taste delicious.
After the arrest, Shaw's contract was terminated by the Tanger Hawks, which.
So he lost his contract, his basketball contract. So he lost his money. So he can't afford an attorney. Yeah, they gonna kill this nigga. Yeah, he getting death penalty. Yeah. We're gonna be reading about him in about 2 weeks. Firing squad. This ain't the States when they do the death penalty, and it'd be like 5 years later, 20 years, you're on death row. Ain't no death row in these other countries. It's like you've been sentenced. We'll see you tomorrow. I don't know why y'all think America is like other countries. You go ahead and get death penalty in another country you want to. Ain't gonna be no sitting around for 20 years filing appeals. He ain't even got no money now. All that's gone over some damn weed. So here we go. He said, I wasn't healthy. So he was healthy enough to play in the league in Indonesia. He was healthy enough to make the phone call to get all the marijuana, the cannabis gummy bears delivered. He was healthy enough to go pick them up. But now his ass talking about, I had them because of my health. Wait a minute, how you a professional basketball player, but you need this for your health? You need the weed for your health. You need the cannabis gummy bears for your. This don't make no sense. You are a professional athlete. If your body was going through something that was that tempestuous, how the hell you were? We all know how hard it is to run up and down a damn basketball court. Full speed. Back and forth. nonstop. If my body was that bad and I needed gummy bears that bad, yeah, they wouldn't have had to get rid of my contract. I would have quit. This y'all brother. Yep, lying.
Said in a statement he violated the league's strict no drug use policy in
He violated the league's strict no drugs. So this dude thought that he was going to be able to play and chew gummy bears at the same time when the Indonesian league had already said you can't do no type of drug, not even in this country, but definitely not playing basketball. This dude knew the rules and still got the gummy bear shipped in. This y'all brother. Straight from the States. No artificial coloring, no meat byproduct, straight. It's 8 essential vitamins, part of a complete breakfast. This is your brother. 8 essential vitamins, part of a complete breakfast. So he knew he was violating the country and violating the league. It did it anyway. If his body was doing that bad, why didn't he quit the league? Because once the league found out, he'd been kicked out anyway, right? So why did he come get the drugs shipped over anyway, knowing that the league was going to kick him out if he got caught and the country was going to set him on fire? The country was going to shoot that fire off in him.
his contract. The team also found him guilty of violating professional ethics and discipline standards. The case is eerily similar to that of Brittany Griner, the American basketball player sentenced to prison in
I still think Brittany ass should be still locked up. How the hell you gonna let go of a terrorist in exchange for a basketball player that knew what she was doing when she brought that into the country? So y'all let a international terrorist go in exchange for a dyke basketball player that knew what she was doing. Man, boy, y'all funny in the States, boy.
Russia after she was found with vape cartridges in her luggage at an airport. She was returned to the U.S. in a prisoner swap after 10 months in detention. A friend has set up a GoFundMe page to help Shaw get legal.
This dude has got $19,000, almost $20,000. There y'all go. Y'all can go ahead and hit up the Jared Fight for His Freedom and his future fund. Y'all want to send some money? Go ahead. Go ahead, fellas. I got it sitting up there for you. I'm gonna leave it right there so y'all can send them some money. Send your brother some money. Stupid is as stupid does. That's what Moss said. Stupid is as stupid does. Stupid is like a box of chocolates. You don't know what the fuck you gonna get. A GoFundMe for stupidity. Let's continue on, gentlemen. Let's see what else stupid shit that y'all co-sign.
Legal representation. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Mara Montalban.
So now he global. He on the Insider and everything else. We're going to watch LeBron video, but I had to bring this particular topic to the... I kid you not. I pulled all this up while the intro was going. That's how fast I found out about it, and I just pulled the video up. My bad I didn't get a chance to do all the intro, gentlemen. Shout out to all you guys that are here. I know that Will dropped a super chat earlier, and I don't know why it's not showing, but shout out to Will of Thrill. Shout out to I am SM in the building. Glad that you're here, brother. Let me get some intro music going. But goodness gracious, fellas, we got to do better, man. And if we can't do better, just stay home. I'm serious. It's not that hard. If we can't do better, let's just stay home, man. It is not working. It is not worth losing your freedom. It's not worth losing your life. It's not worth losing your life. Shout out to my brother. He say, Andre, you're from Detroit. He said, you know the connects. I don't know the connects, bro. I kid you not. Just kidding. Serious. I don't know the connects down here. I don't even move in that world, bro. I wasn't even like that. Bro, I'm going to tell y'all something, bro. True story. It's got to be 20 years since I've been to the hood in the States. And some of y'all might be like, nah, he lying. Dude, once I moved out the hood, I never went back. And I think, a true story, I'm gonna tell y'all this. In all my time in Tampa, I smashed only 2 chicks that lived in the hood. And I felt so awkward and so out of place. Like, I was worried about my car out front. I couldn't even hit the coochie right because I'm like, I'm hitting hood coochie. Ugh. This ain't me. I'm used to corporate nerdy chick, got money coochie, right? So all you dudes that still think that, you know, every black man got to be hood for the rest of his life. No, some of us ain't been to the hood unless we go see our mamas or our aunties or something. Yeah, a lot of us don't. We can't tell you what the hell a hood look like no more. I don't go to the hood, the Walmart hood. I wasn't going to Kroger's in the hood. I wasn't doing that, brother. I wasn't going to Publix in the hood. The Piggly Wigglies in the hood. None of that. I'm sorry, but there's some of us brothers that bust our ass to get out the hood, and we ain't been back since. We can't, other than going to visit our mamas and maybe a couple of our brother or something to keep his ass out of trouble, we ain't been back to the hood. And when it comes to here in Colombia, I can't tell y'all shit about the hood shit. So when I say I don't know the connect, I don't know the connect. I wasn't moving like that in the States. Shout out to Theo being in the building. Theo says, no one did a GoFundMe for me when I was homeless. Zippo for real. He said, I learned from the streets. Seriously. He's absolutely correct, man. Shout out to the International Quiet Storm. He said, peace, Andre. He said, check the group meeting late. Okay, cool. Let me write that down. A Quiet Storm, could you do me a favor? Could you put in the comments what days do we normally have our meetings? Because I want to make sure that I attend on a regular basis. And I think tonight is the night, if I'm not mistaken. Meeting later with Uriah. He said we are doing a replay of the Terraform class from yesterday. Great. Oh man, yeah, I definitely want to see that one with you guys. He said fixing any issues along the way. Cool. I like this group. I ain't gonna even lie. Shout out to Class 7 and our group with the International Quiet Storm as our group lead. Yes, sir. I've been yapping for about an hour. And once again, shout out to my man, Will. Oh, chill with Will. I know you dropped a right on something. I suggest something. I know you dropped a super chat earlier, but when I left out and came back in, it's like the super chat disappeared. I don't see it. Shout out to you, brother. Yes, sir. Class 7 in the building. We struggle a little bit, but we rock. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Group meetings are held. Okay. I'll put that on my whiteboard too. That means I'm going to start doing my live streams earlier on Wednesdays. Wednesday night live streams will be probably start them at 6. Start them at 6 Colombian time, 7 US time. So I could be into the groups. Say salutations, Andre and chat family. Say please smash the like button. Andre is going blaze and spitting bars in this session. He says support black male media. Yes, sir. He say do better today for a better tomorrow. Yes, sir. And that kind of piggybacks on what our tonight's main topic is when it comes to LeBron James and his wife Savannah. Savannah has a podcast. I don't know what it is about all these wives having podcasts now. I think it's her and her sister has a podcast called Everybody's Crazy. And it seems like a decent podcast. And LeBron was on it over the past couple of weeks. And he gave some great tips on men when it came to relationships, when it comes to going after your goals. All these things are important. So instead of doing all the shout outs one at a time, I'm just going to get started with the video. Let me change the music. Hey, shout out to all you gentlemen that are here tonight. Shout out to all you guys. Let's go right here. Let me turn this music down just a little, change the music and then turn it down a little bit. All right. So we're going to hear what LeBron and Savannah James has to say in regards to women out there. Like LeBron said, he said, them bitches out there wilding.
Where are you from and what's your crazy?
My name is Jess Douglas and I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. And my crazy is anything.
Oh. You said her crazy as energy?
Anything.
Oh, anything.
Anything.
Oh. Give us
Are you in a
scenario.
relationship?
Well, I dumped him.
You dumped? Why y'all broke up?
I don't know. It wasn't going anywhere.
Now you gotta elaborate on that way.
Yeah.
What you mean it wasn't going anywhere?
Yeah,
like,
break it down.
You feel me? Break it down for me.
Break it down.
It was like 30 years of like.
Yes, she said 30 years. She was in a relationship with a man for 30 years and just discovered that it ain't going nowhere.
30
years? How many? 30 years? After 30 years, you decided to call it quit?
After 30 years, you realized it wasn't going nowhere?
It wasn't going anywhere.
Yo, you gotta get better at context.
Don't laugh too hard.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
Don't laugh too hard.
Yeah. Your crazy is definitely anything, for sure. For sure.
Well, God bless. Because she said 30 years is not going nowhere. Well, thank you for calling us.
What made you not want him?
I thought he was too nice. I thought I would walk all over him.
I don't know what it is. There is this thought out there. I want me a soldier. I want me a hard dude. And those are the worst guys to get because they're not nice to you. And you get a nice guy and you're worried like, I don't want him. Why wouldn't you want a nice guy? I mean, they always say nice guy finish last. That's because women are foolish.
The way some of y'all are coming on this app and telling everybody about how you're leaving perfectly good men and perfectly good relationships just because, like, for the hell of it all, it is absolutely absurd. Like, the amount of thought that you have put into exiting stage left with the quickness and then writing complete soliloquies on the situation, sharing your telenovela on this app, telling people about how great this guy is, but then you left him. Like, homie should really be like, thanks. Because all you're doing is sending a whole flock of women his way. But now, instead of finding a man who is this great guy, you've now rejected him for being this great guy. And now he's going to think he needs to be different. Like, the reason that some of these men come out here and turn into Future and Nick Cannon on y'all is because a whole bunch of idiots did exactly what these girls are doing now. So ladies, if you happen to be coming behind a girl who left a relationship for no apparent reason, who came on the internet to share her enlightened stage left exit on a perfectly good man, I want you to tell that man, it is not him. There is nothing he could have done differently or needs to do differently to be better.
Before she goes any further, and she's married, I've been following her for about a year on TikTok. Before she goes any further, she's correct. Some of you guys have to come to conclusion. It wasn't your fault. It didn't work out. For many of us, yeah, it was our fault, but not for most men. Some of us, yeah. Most of y'all, whether it was your girlfriend, whether it was a side chick, whether it was a woman that just wants you to be the sneaky link, whether it was a wife, if it didn't work out, in many cases, bruh, it wasn't gonna work out anyway. It wasn't your fault, bruh. Somebody could say, well, maybe you chose wrong. That was your fault. Maybe. But when it comes to at the end of the day of letting it go, one of the signs if you're gonna have to let it go, bruh, is to admit to yourself that the breakup, the divorce, the reason why it happened, I'm not talking about the economic part. I'm not talking about the child custody part. I'm just talking about the reason that it happened, the reason why she woke up and she just said, I want a divorce. Bruh, in many cases, it ain't your fault. Sometimes you got to let the Tia Mauries be the Tia Mauries. You see what I'm saying? You got to let the Tias be who they are. Sometimes it ain't your fault. Sometimes your fault for staying too long, but when it comes to ending the relationship and why it ended, guys, be at ease. Realize some of these women have done many of us men a favor when she filed for a divorce. For many of us, your life ain't never been this good until after you divorce. I'm gonna say that again for all you guys that are going in the middle of a divorce, or you thinking about divorcing or separating from somebody, or the relationship is not going right and you kind of like, I'm gonna try to work it again, I'm gonna try to work it out again, I'm gonna try to work it out again, and it still ain't working. I'm gonna tell you guys this. Sometimes we forget as men, there is life waiting for you after separations. All this getting on medications, that's because you ain't letting go. All this being on suicide watch, because you ain't letting go. Let her go, bruh. Let her go get some new dick. Let her go suck some new dick. Let her be all booed up under somebody else and drive that Negro crazy. But all that trying to get her back, bruh, there is so much life waiting for you after you let that woman go. Bruh, shed your tears, drink your beers. Because after you get done drinking your beers and shedding your tears, get your passport and live the life that you deserve. But all that boo-hooing for years and 2 or 3 years and I hate women and all that ain't even called for, bruh. She did you a favor and you just don't want to acknowledge it. I'll say that again before we go back to the video. She did you a favor and you're the only one that don't want to acknowledge it. That's serious, for real, Jay. Let her be somebody else's headache. This sister and Jay is 100% correct. Shout out to my brother Cloud Watcher, numero uno, being a sponsor for the night with the $20 love. He says, Andre, 45. He said, 240 pounds, no kids, never married, daughter of baby boomers, old school. Told me today that that it grinds her that it grinds her gears. That's old school. When people get successful and think that they can't lose it all, God giveth and God taketh away. Your take. I agree 100%. Paul in the Bible said this in the book of Philippians. He says, and let me I paraphrase or get the quote correctly. He says, not remembering these things. Not remembering these things. And what he said in the context, he was saying, listen, I've been whipped for preaching Jesus, in prison for preaching Jesus. I've been starvation. I've been left in deserts. I've been shipwrecked and ship sank. He said, forgetting those things. I ain't gonna trip on that. I've been blessed with the anointing. I'm one of the top evangelists in the world. I'm going down in human history. I've got churches that I've established around Europe, as Asia Minor, and Africa. I don't care nothing about my successes either. My life will not be dictated by all the bad things that's happened to it, and my life will not be dictated by all the good things that's happened to it. So Paul said, forgetting those things on both ends, I'm going to treat each day as if it's new, because someday everything is going to go right, and some days everything is going to go wrong. So let me judge each day individually. The old school baby boomer was 100% correct. And we're going to hit that tonight in the video. It's kind of funny you would bring that up. 100% correct. You can't lean on your successes of life, man, because another time life is going to go sideways. You can't lean on the fact that you got something bad going on right now, because down the turnpike, right around the corner, some good things are about to happen. So always remember the statement that the church people made. You're either in a storm, just coming out of a storm, or on your way to a storm. There's always something in life that's going to teach you new lessons. So expect it, whether it's money or whether you don't have the money. Shout out to the baby boomers. Yes, sir, brethren. Yes, sir. And once again, like Jay said, let it be somebody else's headache. That's so true. Let's continue on with the video.
Problem was her. She's just not ready for a relationship. So continue to be you. Don't let her change you.
A lot of times when they leave relationships, they already got the guy set up who they leaving with.
Max.
This is what you don't hear. You have a lot of these women that divorce their husbands or break up or ride out based on their feelings, and they think they can do better. Man, I'm telling you, I got a secret for y'all. Most of these women don't do better. They usually, how it happens at first, a lot of times they break up. The woman's chilling. She already got the dude she was dealing with. And a lot of times this dude, he don't see nothing in her, but she just a plaything. She just a throwaway.
Have we noticed that whenever a man leaves a woman and he's the one to end the relationship, he's always painted as like a villain, especially if they're public figures, because all of a sudden the whole internet goes crazy and all of a sudden he's a piece of shit. How dare a man leave a woman? How dare a man break up with a woman, right? Like that's literally how they paint it if a guy is the one that ends the relationship. But the roles reversed. If a woman leaves a man, it's a celebration. Oh, well, he probably deserved it. He probably cheated. He probably did this. He probably did that. He's probably an asshole. It's so interesting to me because it's like a guy can't even end a relationship with a woman without being painted as the villain, without being painted as the bad guy. When in reality, men usually don't leave relationships. And I think it takes a lot usually for a man to leave a relationship. So when he does, why don't people look at it as in like, oh, men don't usually leave, so there must be a reason that he left. No, they don't. They just want to vilify him. Or maybe he just wanted to leave. Women leave men all the time for no good reason, and it's celebrated and it's totally fine. But if a man leaves a woman, oh, it's the end of the world. How dare he?
Okay, you're welcome. I love y'all.
Love you too.
Love you too. And good luck with another 30. Shit.
Oh
30 years.
Oh my God.
We should have known something was coming when she said her crazy as anything.
So, boy question, guy question. How quickly do you know when it ain't going nowhere?
Like 30 days. First day.
First
day? In my
first day?
Yes.
Nah.
Like first day meet up. Like first date, you'll know.
Oh, first date.
First date.
Yeah,
first date.
That's true. That's true. I've been with my girl since my first date.
In my opinion, first date you'll be able to know. Like you'll get the vibe. Like
I've been with my girl since the first date.
That's true.
Can a man know from the first date? Put it in the comment sections, yes or no. Can a man know from the first date. That she's the one, or she's a jump off, or I know how good this sex gonna be, or no, she ain't the one, we ain't gonna have no sex tonight. Can a man know from the first date? I think they have women's intuition, but men definitely have spidey senses. Whether we use them or not, that's another discussion. But dude, I knew Andrea was my wife, bruh. It couldn't have been 6 days. It couldn't have been. I was like, oh, this wifey right here. Put it like this. This was wifey, and I wasn't even looking for a wife. You caught that? I wasn't even looking for a wife. I had just been divorced 6 years prior to, from 14 years of marriage as a stepdad. So y'all know the last thing on my mind was looking for a wife. And some of you guys might be like me. And even I recognize immediately. Oh yeah, that's wifey right there. I'm good. I'm good. Even if she hadn't recognized who I was to her, oh, I saw who she was to me, hands down. Like LeBron said, the first date. Yeah, I knew. Yeah. I was my seeking through Colombia had ceased. Had a cease and assist letter on it. So yeah. We know.
Sure. You would know. You would know.
You would know.
You would know.
That's a fact.
You know, I mean, you know.
What was our first date?
Applebee's.
Oh!
I mean
Oh, you mean
I'm
what?
sorry. Not
You mean
Applebee's. We was at the place that just closed down. What's the
No,
name?
babe, our first date was Applebee's. That was our
It
first
was.
group date.
But we had a crew. We had a crew with us.
Yes,
though.
and
Yeah.
then we went to Outback.
No, I'm saying our
nigga.
first date though.
Yes, was Outback.
You talking about the crew? The first
I'm talking
date with the
about
crew was
first date
Applebee's.
ever.
We had the whole motherfucking platter and shit on the table.
I ain't never been to
Yeah.
either of those.
Little
things.
wings, little potatoes. You've never been to Applebee's?
I'm from LA. We don't have those really.
Oh, y'all ain't got Applebee's.
We got Fridays.
What's the? They said the one just closed though. Our first official date together.
Oh yeah, that's done. The one on the
Outback.
hill.
Outback Steak.
But you feel like you can know you gonna
Yes.
be with somebody on the first date.
100%.
Forever?
No.
Yeah, man. You know you're gonna be
You don't
forever.
know on the
That's
first
what I
date
was like.
forever,
That's what I was
but
like,
you know you can
you know
you can
the relationship.
go to
Yeah,
second
like
date.
you wanna, okay, I like this.
Yeah.
Feel me?
You don't know forever. Yeah.
Cause I've been like I know my girl for like a year now, but I've been before that. I was like, I'm not getting no relationship. Like my life the way I have right now. Like I like being single. And then after when we went on our first date, I was like, damn, like I like her.
He's like, this different.
I'm like, yeah, this fire. Like
That's
you feel
what
me?
it takes. The right
And
one.
you'll know. Like
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
know. Like I could like you start imagining like y'all together and shit like that. It start formulating.
Yeah, you also know that first date if it's this shit ain't
it's a
no,
dub,
this shit is trash.
Men know before the first date whether we gonna take you serious or not. We do. Men don't get a lot of credit for our background check skills, but we do a hell of a job of scrubbing your background and figuring out what your potential is with us. All right, so that's in play. And then when we get to talking to you, we texting you, we kind of filling you out, we gauging, okay, like, how serious is she? How intentional is she? Like, what is she working on in her real life? How much attention is she paying to me? Like, does she really care, or is she here for just the benefit of being with me? So by the time we get to the date is just confirmation. It's just like, okay, we've been talking on the phone. I've been doing my background research. We've been FaceTiming. I done seen her around here and there a couple times, but it's not an official thing. So it's like, okay, I done got all of my intel and I done put it in a category. Let's get to this date, look her in the eyes, ask her questions, chop it up, feel the energy, feel the vibe. And okay, this is a confirmation by that point.
How quickly should a guy know if you're the one? Within the first couple of dates. Pretty quick. I knew my wife was the one fairly quick. By the second date, I knew she was the one.
Do men know from the first date whether or not they want to make you their girlfriend? Welcome to the Daddy Academy. The answer is basically yes. I don't know why. It's kind of like a man's intuition. Like when he meets the right woman who fits all of his categories, he tends to there's a treatment that you're going to get, which is why everything that I talk about, it's painting the picture of what that looks like. A guy is going to treat you a very particular way when he feels this way about you. He is going to be super transparent. He's going to communicate well. You're going to see him consistently. You're going to hear from him consistently. It is such a different treatment, which is why I always say, if you're not feeling that by like 3 weeks to a month in, this guy probably isn't for you. It's really as simple as that. It takes time to see if this guy is showing up consistently, but a guy pretty much knows very early.
This is one of the signs that I knew that Andrea would be my wife. Y'all ready? This may happen to y'all with some of y'all girlfriends y'all got in other countries. Did everybody else instantly fall in the fuck zone? For me, everybody that I had my cell phone, every female, I didn't even have to think about it. It was like subconsciously, everybody fell in the fuck zone. They could get fucked, but that's the best they can get. It wasn't like it was Andrea and 3 other competitors in my cell phone. It was like Andrea and everybody else can get fucked, and that's the best they can get. I don't think us men realize subconsciously we do that. When we're interested in somebody, everybody else, the best they can get is some dick. That's it. You meet like that one that shows you around Colombia and make you happy. I don't care if everybody else go in the fuck zone for like 2 weeks or 2 months or 20 years. But it's like when you find somebody that's on your side and y'all jail together, it's like every other female on your phone, you can get fucked. Women like the friend zone, but men I don't think y'all think about this. We are quick to put women in the fuck zone. Never to be able to get anything else from us but dick. They can't call us to help them move furniture. They can't call. I don't care if they got fucking tickets to your favorite MC. And I don't care if they say, I want to take you out to dinner. And when you put a woman in the fuck zone, bruh, it ain't nothing she can do to get out. The only thing she can give you is some pussy and leave you alone. Because you got this one over here that you really want to be with. And the ones in the fuck zone, they barely can get to sex now. And then the more serious you get with the one over here, they stuck in the fuck zone forever. Like, I might fuck you in 20 years. You might be my side chick. I might hit you up like, hey, big head. In 10 years. But women don't realize they get put in the fuck zone as soon as we know that this is the one we want to be our girlfriend or our main friend, or maybe it's 2 of them that we really like. Once we find those 2 or 3 that we really like, everybody else in our phone get in the fuck zone. And the fuck zone is either I'm gonna fuck you or you can get the fuck on. That's it. I should say it's to get the fuck on zone, because do you not, when you find the one, do you stop caring about all the other ones in your phone? Like if they leave and don't answer your calls no more, you don't care no damn more. It's like they're not only in the fuck zone, but they're also in the get the fuck on zone. Because when I got with Andre, I kid you not, every other female either went in the fuck zone or get the fuck on zone. I did not care if they didn't call me no more, if they didn't text me no more. You had females that was in your social media reaching out to you in your DMs. Why? Why her? Kid you not, man. I thought it was just me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
A man know when he meets you. That men love at first sight is real. Most know when they meet a woman right there.
Shout out to AM once again. He says this. He said you got to hire a private investigator for these women in the States. For real, bro.
In there if he'll marry her. Right. The moment he met
I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah. I met my wife the second time. And I said, man, I'm gonna marry you. And she brushed me off. So I had to pursue her for marriage. I had to pursue her. So by me, I had to jump through some hoops. So I mean, I had to make myself somewhat of a better man. Now, when she get to somewhat of a better man, I still got these bullshit flaws. So they're going to show in a relationship. So soon as these flaws appear, you leave me. Soon as the flaws appear, you leave me. So what I found about my woman is she see the good in me, even when I'm flawed. She would not let me. I get on these platforms to be saying, man, I'm a no good, rotten, dirty motherfucker.
Thanks.
Only to come back home after them interviews thinking I'm being honest, and she'll lift me up and say, babe, but you're a good husband. But baby, you're a good father. So she don't, when she hold the mirror up to me, she show the good in me. That's what make a get rid of the bad. She don't highlight the bad. So I tell women all the time, if you focus on that woman in the mirror and make her better, he coming.
So how do you know when it's over?
Ooh. When it's completely over?
Like when you're like, this is not going
Like,
similar,
when you
similar
not-
to that lady. It was over at 30 years, obviously.
It usually
but-
takes a big moment for me to be like, oh, it's like a lot of it is disbelief and you're like pushing to stay together.
save it.
And then there's a moment that happens that's like just too far. And you're like, oh, I can't. There's no turning back from this, sweetheart.
Like, I'm good off this.
Yeah, it's just like, you can't get back to this.
Yeah.
It's like the magic leaves in a certain moment. That's when it is. But until then, it's great. And even when it's bad, it's great because you're appreciating like even the shitty parts of it. Once you get past that certain point, it takes like one thing too far. You're like, oh, hell no, I could never. I feel.
And don't y'all think it's odd how you could be really into somebody and then off them the next day?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
See, that is the scary part about love.
But off them like forever? Or are you just saying off them for that
Because
day?
you're going to have your ups and downs.
You're going to have it. If you're in a relationship, you're going to have
A
those.
lot of people, though, get off people quickly. Like, they be so into you, and then they be like, okay, I'm done.
Why do women break up with guys that are genuinely good guys with a lot to offer that take care of them in relationships? You ever seen those interviews where they ask somebody, why did you break up with him? Why did you lose interest? And you always hear the same answer. I don't know. I just didn't see a future. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling this. What this is code word for is I was no longer emotionally attracted to him, which means I'm no longer physically attracted to him, and I don't respect him anymore, and I no longer want to be intimate with him because I'm not those other things. What we need to understand as men is I didn't see a future with him means I'm no longer emotionally attracted to you, and I don't see a future with you because I'm bored of you. You're too predictable. You're not motivated, and I don't like the way I feel around you.
Before he goes any further, let's go back to the term that he used, respect. He ain't never lied. If a woman has stopped respecting you with her words, her behavior, it's over. Ain't nothing you can do to get it back. If a woman out talks you, she doesn't respect you, does she? If she cares nothing about your peace, but she cares more about her happiness, Tia Mowry, she doesn't respect you. Will Smith, she doesn't respect you. Barack Obama, she doesn't respect you. Steph Curry, she doesn't respect you. If you want to see one of the first signs of the crack in any relationships, just ask yourself, does this woman respect my money, my time, my energy, and the fact that I'm giving her attention? If she doesn't respect if she doesn't respect how you spend money or get money, if she doesn't respect the fact that you are doing Theo's classes and studying to put you guys in a different economic position or a global position, if she doesn't care about the attention that you're giving her, but she cares more about the attention that she's getting from women or men outside of the relationship, if she doesn't care anything about the time that you're putting in with her and the kids, bruh, the first sign that this relationship is over and it ain't coming back, you're going to try to hold on to year 7, aren't you? She stopped respecting you at year 2, the way she talks to you. She used to cook for you. She ain't cooking you nothing. You are no longer the big piece of chicken in this house. You are no longer the big piece of chicken. I'm telling you guys, I know y'all think that, oh, well, she's just going through a phase. Women don't go through a phase of disrespect. That's them. That's them. Andre has never come close to disrespecting me, but I have never come close to disrespecting her. And if I have shown signs of it, I apologize. See, I'm a the buck stops here type of guy. The buck stops here. I hold responsibility close to the chest. So when it comes to the ladies, guys, kid you not, all you got to do is see if your woman respects you with her emotions, her energy, her body, her mouth, her attitude. If it shows no respect, that relationship is over year 2, bruh. I don't know why you hanging around till year 7. Talking about that's just her. That's just her. Shout out to my man Chill with Will. He said it seems that 97% of women crave drama. It seems that way. That being like the 3% of women who crave peace. That's Andrea. She in the 3%. We talked about that the other day. Andrea's like, I do not do drama. That ain't never been me. She said, I broke up with one guy just because he rode his motorcycle too fast. She was like, I was on the back of his bike, and she said, I don't do any form of dramatic. Official Kobe says this. Russell Wilson doesn't show respect at all. This guy right here is absolutely correct. If you ever wonder if your relationship coming to an end, did that woman stop respecting you at any point in time? If she has, if she's argumentative, if she argues over you, if she doesn't hear any points that you're making, bruh, you might as well let that go. Shout out to Zeta once again in the building. He said Jada respects a ghost, meaning Tupac. Absolutely correct. Instead of the living, R.I.P. to Tupac. Yes, sir. Let's continue on with the video.
So although there's no logical reason behind this is the logical reason why.
And she hurt you, man. I don't wish that on my worst enemy, bro. Because I done been through that. You know what I'm saying? So like, for all my real niggas in the chat, everybody done got did wrong before. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done got did wrong before and had a female break their heart. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of the worst feelings in the world.
Come on, baby. What did you do?
I'm not playing with you. We need some time apart. Like, that's it. I can't do this anymore. I really can't.
For what? Tell me a good reason, I'll let you go.
I don't need your permission.
No, but there's no reason though.
Because I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
That's why.
We're yanking.
I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be around you. Because you just do everything wrong. It's like, I have one simple thing. I send you to Starbucks. You can't even get a simple Starbucks trip right. My drink tastes disgusting. You forgot the sandwich. Like, you can't do anything right. No, I know you forgot it because you always do that.
Oh God, I asked them.
I go there all the time. They always have the sandwich.
What are you talking about? You're mad at me.
You're bothering me. You're not giving me any space to even breathe. Like, seriously.
Smother. That's a weird word, smothering. I'm not smothering you.
Just to let you know, women don't break up with men for no reason.
Before we go any further, one of the reasons why men don't leave relationships as readily as women, some of us think that it's because of nobility. Because us men, we stick it out. And in many cases, true, we stick it out because we know that there are greater days on the horizon, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about men when it comes to breakups, and why some of y'all should have been divorced a couple years ago, or some of y'all should have broke up with that chick a few weeks ago or a few months ago, and you're still hanging on, and all the signs are there that y'all should have broke up. And this is one of the reasons why 80% of divorces have to be filed by women. I'm gonna say this again. I said half on purpose. This is the reason why 80% of divorces have to be filed by women, because some of us men won't do it, even though the same signs are there for you that are there for her. I'll tell you why. You ready? The reason why many of us will not leave a woman? 2 reasons. First reason is we can't handle the pain once it's over. Some of us can't handle the initial shock. Some of us aren't ready to just shed tears and drink some beers. You knew that relationship was over just as much as she did. You knew that marriage wasn't working right now, today, just as much as she did. Dude, your woman has put on 40 pounds. She know you don't look at her the same. She put on 40 pounds. Ain't no kids. She know you don't look at her the same. Dude, your woman know that she been cheating and you been cheating. Dude, she has stopped respecting you 4 years ago. Why you still with her? Number one reason men don't break up is because a lot of men scared of the pain. And I understand it hurts. It's not easy dealing with a breakup or a divorce or whatever it may be. But you are so afraid of the tears and beers that you would rather stay in a relationship 6 more years. And here's the second part why men don't leave. Because men, A, don't want to face the pain, and then B, don't want to face the fact that you've been lying to yourself and you should have ended it years ago. Remember we talked about the other day, women get prepared for divorce. Women get prepared for separation. They talk to their pastor, your mama, they mama. They circle the wagons. Everybody, our co-workers, everybody are ready for the day that she says is over. Ain't nobody surprised but you. You the only one that gets surprised. You call your mama like, boy, I talked to her the other day. I already knew this was going to take place. Women will leave because men, in many cases, don't have the balls to leave when we see the red flags. So in one case, we stay because we don't want to deal with the pain. In another case, we stay because we ain't got the balls to go. In some cases, it might be, my money ain't right, blah, blah, blah. But in most cases, it ain't working. It ain't working. And I got news for you. It ain't gonna work. The years will come and the years will go. And she will never all of a sudden start respecting you again. And when she files for a divorce, we as men sit back scratching our heads and complaining on social media why she do it when your black ass saw the same red flags. The exact same red flags. You didn't see nothing that she didn't see. But because you didn't want to shed the tears and drink some beers while shedding those tears, a lot of y'all stayed in relationships. And guess what eventually happened? She left your white ass, didn't she? And you had to shed them tears and drink your beers any damn way, didn't you? See, me and many of you other brothers filed for the divorce on our own. Why? I knew the tears and beers was coming anyway. So I'd rather have the tears and the beers come at my discretion. I ain't gonna be sideswiped by a divorce because I hung around another 4 years. Talking about it's gonna work out. I knew that shit wasn't gonna work out. I knew that marriage was doomed. Bruh, we should have been done like year 8 for real. We should have been done year 8. But we both sat back and ignored the red flags to where I was like, okay, enough of this shit. So we separated like year 11. No, we separated year 12. Divorced by year 14. It takes a little while for your divorce to go through. But yeah, bruh. Some of y'all still with the woman in Colombia, she ain't shit. Shit, bruh. It's just a barbershop. Guess what? It's just me and you talking. We in the back of the barbershop. Everybody outside in the back of the barbershop. We just drinking some beers real quick. I'm gonna tell you what's up, bruh. She ain't shit. I don't know why you ignore them red flags. And then when that Colombian or that Brazilian chick leave you for the next dude, then you want to say she ain't shit. Well, guess what? She wasn't shit when she was with you. Half y'all stay with the women because they so sexy and they beautiful and she sucked my dick so good and oh my gosh, she licked my ass and And y'all sit back and get so caught up in the sex part or the sexiness that you don't realize she's seeing the same red flags that you see. What's the difference between your Colombiana and you? She decided not to ignore them and she left your ass. You decided to ignore them and try to act like you can stay. Same thing in Thailand, same thing in Philippines. I see it all the time. The women will leave and then y'all scratching y'all head like, why'd you fuck her? You should have been gone. She saw the same red flags you saw the same red flags she saw. How the fuck you ain't see them red flags? And you wonder why you go from bad situation to bad situation to bad situation because you continue to ignore red flags. Why? You don't ignore them in the sense like you don't notice them there. You ignore them because you don't want to deal with, after a breakup, shedding your tears, drinking a few beers, and going on with your life. When you got examples like me and all those other brothers in the comment section that have been through divorces, that have been through breakups, and we can tell you there is life after divorce. There is life after a breakup. You're going to shed your tears because that shit going to hurt. You're going to drink you some beers. But after that, you're going to be all right. But this camera's going to go off and these lights going to go off and you're going to keep that Colombiana. You're going to keep that Brazilian chick. You're going to keep that chick in Poland. You're going to keep that South African chick. You're going to keep your chick from Ethiopia. You're going to keep her after this live stream. Fuck what Andre talking about. We gonna make it work. And when she leave your ass, you better believe her phone got 4 or 5 dudes in the waiting. She done already told her mama and your mama. She done already told her co-workers. She done already told y'all pastor, the whole thing. Do not think that these foreign women are leaving y'all and don't nobody know. You didn't know, her mama didn't know, her brother didn't know, her friends didn't know. No, the only ignorant motherfucker that didn't know in every scenario when a woman is leaving you, and that goes for any of us. Bruh, if Andrea leave me, you better believe it's been 30 people that's already knew long before she left me. See, I'm old enough to admit that I'm not stupid. When a woman leaves a man, she's already had the circles. Her daddy would know, mama would know, brother would know, family on both sides would know, all our friends would know, everybody would know but my black ass. Because that's how women move when they separate. So when it's your turn, the only reason men stay longer is not because of some noble shit. They try to make it seem like men divorce only at a 20% rate because we bitches. Okay, let's be real with it. Men only divorce at a 20% rate, not because we don't see the red flags, not because we're trying to make the family stay together. We're trying to keep the black family together. Bullshit, white boys. You didn't leave because your ass was scared to see what life was like without her. B, your ass did not leave because you didn't want to feel the pain of tears and having to drink beers until life got better. And that's why they say statistically divorce is harder on men than it is on women. It ain't about the money. They say women deal with divorce economically harder than men. But with the emotional side, your ass go through emotional turmoil to where you deleting yourself in garages and shit. And so in order to stay away from that pain, you will stay with a chick that's cheating on you. And dare any of your friends to say anything about it. That's another thing. You ever have a partner that would look at y'all like, I dare you to tell me my bitch ain't shit. I know she ain't shit, but I dare one of you motherfuckers to tell me my woman ain't shit. I know my chick in Thailand ain't shit, but I dare any of you motherfuckers to fly down to Thailand and tell me my woman ain't shit. I know my woman in China ain't shit. I wish you would come down here and tell me my woman in China ain't shit. When men are hurting, can't tell us shit. So we stay in these relationships until she pulls the trigger. So stop trying to sell this nobility bullshit. Sell at the women. Here's what we do. Sell that when y'all go into comment sections. Well, men only divorce at a 20% rate. Sell that to women. Make women feel guilty about that shit. I'm a man. I'm your brother. I know what's going through your mind. You only staying because your ass don't want to get hurt. And you ignoring the red flags. Those are the only two reasons you still in that raggedy ass relationship. You ignoring the red flags that she see and your ass scared to be hurt when the separation happens. And then she divorced your ass. Your dumb ass got hurt anyway. How the fuck you ain't thinking about that? I don't want to cause her pain. Well, she ain't got no problem causing your black ass pain, do she? She will file that paperwork in a New York minute. You know why? Because she already circled the wagons. And she already got 5 dudes waiting in her phone. And she got about 7 dudes waiting in the DMs. And men don't want to hear this part. We don't want to hear this part. The fact that we actually stay in relationships because we don't want to hurt. I love her so much. Many times us men don't stay for love. We stay because we don't want to get beat. We don't want to feel the pain of the hurt. See, you'll fool yourself into thinking, I'm staying because I still love her. I'm fighting for this because I'm still... No, motherfucker, you ain't fighting for because you still love her. You fighting because your ass don't want to go out there in the real world tomorrow morning, have to shed them tears and drink them beers that this relationship is over. Ain't no coming back. You can't fuck her again. You can't sneaky link. Can't do none of that shit. It's over. She got some new dick she's gonna be fucking and sucking in the next 48 hours. You can't handle that pain. Stop trying to sell the world on I'm staying around because I still love her. Motherfucker, you ain't staying around because you still love her. You staying around because you don't want her to get a new dick. That's why you staying around. You can't handle your kids being around another motherfucker smiling and going to a theme park. You can't handle another dude. Valentine's Day is in 2 months. You can't handle a new motherfucker fucking her and sucking her on Valentine's Day better than you did. Excuse me. So what do? Your white ass stick around in that relationship and it ain't shit. Just so you don't feel the pain. Not because you love her, but you scared to hurt. And when she filed that paperwork, you gonna hurt anyway. So you might as well have been like me and a bunch of other dudes and filed it first. My man Zeta says this. See, I know dudes that have done that to me. He said, I will tell them, yo, your girl out here out of line. Dudes will check. Dude, I have learned it. I'm gonna tell you something, Zeta. I have learned when it come to men and they woman, I'm like Kevin Samuels. When Kevin would find out that a woman is married, what did Kevin do? Kevin would say, where's your husband? I'm that way. Men don't want to. Dude, you think women don't want to hear the truth? You think women don't want to hear the truth? See, women are at least willing to hear the truth and then ignore it. He ain't cheating on me. He was at home last night. See, you bitches lying. See, women are at least willing to hear the truth. Men, shit. Your male best friends will throw I don't care if y'all been best friends since the 7th grade. A man will throw away his best friend in a New York minute over a bitch. I know very few men like me that if you tell me a truth, I'm gonna say, okay, bro, let me do some investigation. Check this out. I'm not about to throw away a friend from the 6th grade over a bitch. Y'all dudes, man, please, you can't tell shit to a man, especially when he in love, or when he got his nose open and she done sucked it so good and sucked his toes. Man, you better shut. Men, I'm telling y'all for real. I'm gonna give y'all one of the biggest guy tips. When it comes to your homeboys, I know most of y'all already know this, but for all you young dudes that don't, here's a tip. When it comes to your homeboy, and I don't care how bad his relationship is, and all the signs you see, you shut the fuck up if you still want him to be if you still want to be his friend when he needs you. You see how I worded that? He won't need you when it's time to give information that your bitch is out there. He needs you to be his friend once he acknowledges that his woman ain't shit and he needs somebody to talk to. Once he's at the point of tears and he's drinking some beers, he need to be going through tears and drinking beers with you. But if you're the one that tells him about it, you better believe a man will cut off another man in a minute. Don't shit. Jay, I love you, brother. I ain't gonna say shit. I learned a long time ago. Never, ever. I don't care how much a man says that he ready for the truth. Never tell a man about his woman. Ever. Shut the fuck up. Your job is to be there for your boy once he gets to the point and the relationship is over and he needs somebody to talk to and he's shedding his tears and he's smoking his cigarettes or cigar or he's smoking his weed or he's drinking his beers and he doing his shots. He just needs somebody to just let it all out. That's your job. Your job is not to say shit before that happens. If that man ain't come to you about his business, don't you open up your damn mouth. No. I learned that a long time ago. I learned that the hard way. And I realized, don't say shit to a man ever. And I mean, every one of you dudes in the comment, we got 56 people here. I promise you, if y'all have 56 situations with your woman until you ask me for advice, if I knew everything, I ain't saying shit to all 56 of you men. Every one of y'all, from my Uncle Jeffrey to my boy Jay Fleming to all the rest of you brothers, Chill Will, T-Mac, Theo, I ain't saying shit. I know men. I ain't about to destroy my friendship with you guys, my brotherhood with you guys over a bitch that you can't let go. And then when you need me as your brother, I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. But when it comes to like snitching on your bitch, you'll never get me to do it. Yep. Come on, word. Let him feel the pain. Let him feel the pain. You can't tell men about their women, bruh. The Bible says this in Proverbs. The Bible even says to even mess with a man's woman is like taking a stick of fire, putting it to your chest, a torch, and holding it there. Messing with another man's woman and expect that man. The Bible says this: for a jealous man, what gift can you offer him? For a jealous man, what gift can a friend? You ain't even the one that she cheating with. You the friend. The Bible says, what gift can even you give a jealous man as his friend? There is no gift. That's how that proverb ends. There's no gift that the dude that she cheating with can give. Ain't no gift that you, who is his friend, can give. There is no gift that his woman can give to a jealous, insecure man. All you do is that like you can tell me. I ain't telling you shit. You gonna hear it through the grapevine before you be like Marvin Gaye. You gonna be hearing it through the grapevine before you hear it from me. Ain't nobody gonna ever say Andre said shit. Andre ain't said nothing. That's a barefaced lie right there. Yep. Then they'll say that you hit them. I don't get that part as far as guys, but yeah. He said, I had a partner. He said he wanted to fight me. I told him that we've been friends too long. I'm not fighting him over no box. And he can have her. Dudes don't want to hear the truth. That's for real. He said that's why I learned how to read people's facial expressions. You don't have to tell me what I suspect or already know. I'll take it off your back. Yeah. I'll throw you a good old fashioned. I'll give you some facial expressions. But as far as verbal communication, nah. Chill with Will said this. I told your big brother was good tonight dropping bars. Shout out to Will. Let's get back to the video. Shout out to my brother with the super chat before then. I'm gonna come back to Will's super chats in a second too. He said, I cried when, so did I. So did I. He said, I cried when I divorced because the courts gave her half of everything. That's another reason to cry. Everything I own. Fast forward, I'm living in Thailand, check. And now vacationing in South Korea, check. Life is good, check. A lot of guys don't want to go through that pain that Jordan went through back in the day when he, think about it. Think about if Michael Jordan wouldn't have paid. Michael Jordan gave that woman $178 million back in the day when he divorced her. $178 million. That man has quadruple, triple, flipped that money. Been married to his Latina wife forever in a day. I think they got twin girls, if I'm not mistaken. He had 3 kids from the first marriage. Mike realized I would rather give up $178 million than to be with this chick another motherfucking day, because there is life, a greater life after you lose that money. I know it's hard. I know you work hard for it, just like Mike did. That bitch ain't never been in no basketball courts with Mike. I understand. But some of us are like, listen, she can have half of this shit to get out of my life, because I will flip this and have a better life than what I would have had if I stayed with her. Somebody wrote a song, said it's cheaper to keep her. I can't tell. Not no more. Not no more. Go ahead, tear her ass off and get the fuck on and have a real life. I would rather have a real life than sit up there talking about it's cheaper to keep her to be with somebody I can't stand and they can't stand me. Chill said this. Chill with Will said this. Shout out to Will once again with the 20,000 pesos. And shout out to my man John C. once again with the $10 love. He said, if you have never left a woman you knew what if you have never left a woman that was good for you, he said, you just don't know the power. That's true. That's true. You just don't know the power in the universe. The feeling is manly and liberation of peace. He said the power to walk away speaks volumes. It does. It does, man. The fact that you're the one that walked away from a bad marriage. There we go. Ecclesiastes 9:9. He says, sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at wine. Yes, sir. Shout out to you with the Ecclesiastics. Yes, sir. He said everybody's hating on Michael for getting a Latina. That's ridiculous, man. Michael been happy in it, and Michael was one of the first ones to kind of like just come out and say, "Hey, I got me a Latina. Y'all just gonna have to work with it. Y'all just gonna have to work with it." Mike said, "Y'all just gonna have to work with it, and don't be asking my wife for no interviews. You ain't never see no interview with Mike and his wife. You see Mike, but you don't never see Mike's wife in front of the camera." He said, when you learn to surrender in order to gain peace, this is so true. It's a weight off your shoulders. So true. He said, Dr. Dre, yep, Dr. Dre also, good point. Shout out my man Black Chairman in the building. Glad to see you here, brother. He said Dr. Dre said something similar in an interview about him giving his wife $100 million and paying the lawyer fees. He said now he's at peace and that his kids, and now that his kids is grown and don't have to deal with anybody. Yes, sir. Shout out to Jaquez being in the building as well. Appreciate you being here, brother. He said, as I was told as a child, don't let your emotions control your decision making. Take a deep breath, step back, and think logically. In the end, the best revenge is success. Yep. I.e. Steph Curry. He should go ahead, get that woman her money, let her have that divorce, and just be a good father to his kids. John C. say, thanks, Aiken. He said it was hard. It was a hard 4 years, and I had to live with my sister and my friend before moving overseas. And yet sometimes you got to do what you got to do, to reestablish yourself after divorce or separation. But I promise you, fellas, after you get done going through that stage of tears and beers and getting yourself back on track, life is so good when you leave a woman alone that plans on leaving you alone. I said that like that on purpose. Life is so good when you leave a woman that's already planning on leaving you. When you jump the gun of her plot, bruh, you feel like Lion-O. Thunder, thunder, Thundercats, ho! That's how you feel. You feel like Thor when Captain America throws his mighty shield, bruh. That's how you feel. True story. When you jump her plan was to leave you in a year and a half. You jump the gun and you say it's over? Oh, bruh. Y'all both see it's over. She the only one that's making a plan for it. I'll say that one again. You both see the relationship is over. She's just the only one that's making plans for it. And that's why 80% of divorces are filed by the women, because our dumb asses don't want to make plans for it. I can't believe it's happening. We gonna be together forever. No, you ain't, and you know it. But instead of being the man, I wish more men did have the balls to file for the divorce. I'm gonna say this again. The same balls that were between your legs to get down on one knee to give you the right to ask her for the marriage, you should have the same nerves to ask her for the divorce. It was a nervous day, wasn't it? You was kind of like in your mind, like she might say no. She says she loved me, but I don't know if she's gonna say no if I asked her to marry me. So I'm gonna ask. I'm kind of nervous. I need a shot. I'm kind of nervous, but I got the balls to do it. Baby, would you be my wife? You put the ring on her finger, right? What happened to that same dude when it was time to file for the damn divorce? That same dude that had the audacity to ask the woman for marriage should be the same motherfucker that got the audacity to ask her for the divorce. Because these women ain't got no problem asking y'all asses for a divorce. They will divorce your white ass in a New York minute. The same gumption, the same gall that it took to ask her on bended knee. You on one knee. Well, get your ass on one knee and ask her for a divorce. Do it like that. Get your ass on one knee and ask her for a divorce. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Shout out to T-Mac in the building. Appreciate you being here, brother. He said, my coworker asked me why my divorce is so expensive. He said, why divorce? Not why mine, but why divorce is so expensive. No, he didn't say that. You stupid. You stupid. Get your girl, Andre. Oh my goodness, we've been in a lot of places. Andre just showed me the photo of our refrigerator with all the magnets all on it. I know you guys can't see that. So, yeah, some are gifts, but most are. Yeah, boy, our refrigerator is full. You didn't send me this video so I can show a clip. I mean, a photo. Send me the photo. Send it to me in email. Thank you, Mrs. Pence. Let me reread what T-Mac said. T-Mac said, my coworker asked me, why is divorce so expensive? He said, because it's worth it. Wow. That's a good way of putting it, because it's worth it. He said, when I got divorced from my first wife, I lost 200 pounds of ex-wife. 200 pounds of ex-wife. He said, I came up good with the majority of custody of our kids. Shout out to T-Mac with the kids. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's continue on with the video, gentlemen. Wow.
So if she tells you that she wants to focus on herself, that's a lie and it's an excuse. And you don't want to be with her if she doesn't even have the balls to be straightforward with you. Maybe she lost interest, maybe she lost attraction, maybe she found someone else. But it's most definitely not her breaking up with you because she wants to heal herself. Like, trust me, if a woman was in front of the man of her dreams, she would not break up with him just because she feels insecure. Follow me when I'm on coaching in bio.
Well, they want into you then.
Yeah.
And you can't look at it. You can't think like when you look in the mirror like, damn, what did I do?
Oh, I never
It's
do that.
them. No, I'm just saying anybody in general.
Yeah.
Like, can't be like, what did I do? Like, if they get off you that fast, then it was never meant to be in the first place.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks.
like, you can get off somebody for the day. You get off somebody for a couple of weeks. That's what relationships is all about. You know, y'all go through ups and downs, but like getting off you so in deep with somebody, and then you like, the next day you wake up, you like, this shit's trash. Now, that's crazy.
That's
we on the right show. We on the right show.
Ladies, listen to the king. Did you hear? He say, look in the mirror and say what, King? Tell the ladies, because they need to hear.
You gotta look in the mirror and say it's not me.
Yep.
You know, it's
the
not
ladies
me.
need to hear that.
And by the way, the men too.
Yeah,
the men too, because it's some cutthroat, ruthless ass bitches out here right now too.
Yeah.
Listen, I sit in the locker room. You know, I'm in locker rooms and shit now. Into you then. And you can't look at it. You can't think like when you looking in the mirror like, damn, what did I do?
Oh, I never
It's
do that.
them. No, I'm just saying anybody in general. Like, can't be like, what did I do? Like, if they get off you that fast, then it was never meant to be in the first place.
Yeah.
So, like, you can get off somebody for the day. You get off somebody for a couple of weeks. That's what relationships is all about. You know, y'all go through ups and downs, but like, you so in deep with somebody, and then you like, the next day you wake up, you like, this shit's trash. Now, that's crazy. We on the right show. We on the right show.
Ladies, listen to the king. Did you hear? He say, look in the mirror and say what, King? Tell the ladies, because they need to hear.
You gotta look in the mirror and say it's not me.
Yep.
You know, it's
the
not
ladies
me.
need to hear that.
And by the way, the men too.
Yeah,
the men too, because it's some cutthroat, ruthless ass bitches out here right now too.
Yeah.
Listen, I sit in the locker room. You know, I'm in locker rooms and shit now. But you know, it's a lot of women out here that's now kind of flipped the script.
Mm-hmm. They ain't go for everything.
And you know, some homies out here that's trying to be good too, and just trying to figure it out. And now they looking in the mirror saying, "Damn, what did I do wrong?"
I feel tolerated. I feel like a pervert. That's the energy that I'm getting. It makes me feel sometimes like, is this intentional? Are you trying to minimize me? Because I'm starting to feel that way. Like my emotional self is hunching. And it's like, it's not me. My natural self is confident, boisterous. And it just feels like I'm being fucking suppressed. Let's be real. As much as I deal with rejection, I'm handling it pretty fucking well. I'm frustrated, and then I'm dealing with a partner who's making me feel like my frustration is oppressing them or making them feel bad themselves. So now I have to uproot my feelings, forget about them, and then worry about her. And that happens even in conversation. So I just asked her, how do I initiate? She didn't say anything. She didn't answer that question.
But let's go back to the original question. First of all, you said that the problem for you is that it's on Josh's, I don't know what to call it, clock or...
Yeah. I mean, it feels like...
Women hate to be bored. And men and women love men who have a life that looks exciting. Ask yourself a question. Do people invite you to do anything? Do people invite you to go anywhere? When there's a house party, an event, or whatever, are you on the must-have list? And if not, you got work to do.
Creeping through my window. Before you come outside,
Never let a woman teach you twice that she doesn't value you. The first time she disrespects you, she disappoints you. She makes you feel like you don't matter. You question it. You tell yourself maybe she had a bad day. Maybe she didn't realize how much it hurt you. You try to understand, to be patient. You think maybe if you just love her a little harder, she'll finally see your worth and treat you right. But the truth is, you should never have to beg to be valued. Once is enough.
A lot of the issues that men have with women in the first place comes from you not doing your job. Because we stop telling the truth. Because we stop leading by example. Because we just let them talk to us any kind of way and let them do whatever they wanted to do without telling them how we feel. A lot of men, we just silent, we be quiet while we get treated wrong. We don't say anything because we think we're avoiding conflict and we think we're being the bigger person, but we just sit there and we suffer in silence. But that's still your fault. If I meet a woman who got a bad attitude with me, I'm not gonna stick around and accept that shit. I'ma leave. Because actions speak louder than words, and they always will. When are men gonna figure that out? You invest way too much energy into trying to sound smart versus showing her how you really feel. If some
Can you hear me now? Put a 1 in the comment if you can hear me now. Let us see. Okay, thanks, Carson. Casey. Appreciate you, gentlemen. I think I clicked a button by mistake. What I was saying is this, and this is just a hypothesis of mine. I believe that the divorce rate would drop if men filed more divorces. I know it sounds counterintuitive. What do you mean, Dre? If men filed? If the divorces that were filed or are being filed, if it were more men that filed divorces, it wouldn't be as many. If ladies knew your black ass would leave her. The reason why women feel like they have the power to leave your ass, because they know you ain't got the balls, for the most part, to leave them. Y'all treat them, the reason why y'all wonder why in America or UK or Canada, women talk reckless to y'all like they have no competition, because y'all treat them like they have no competition. What? Let's be honest, guys. Let's be for real for a second. Why should women if you got 86% of women in the United States that are considered overweight in the black community, over 57 to 63% of those are considered obese, 250 pounders. Why should they lose the weight if you're going to keep fucking them? Y'all marrying and dating baby mamas at a rapid pace. Why should women not be baby mamas if y'all still marrying them and still sexing them and still dating them? Why? The one thing that the women in other countries realize, they have competition. I can't have all them babies. Why? Psh, ain't nobody gonna want me with a bunch of kids. I can't even have one. They don't marry step women in my stepmothers or baby mamas in my country. I can't be no baby. These women in other countries realize they got competition. So they know how to act. They know they gotta stay in the gym. They know they gotta stay active. If they want to be feminine, they know they're gonna lose out. I mean, not feminine, but feminists. They're gonna lose out. In other words, they know that there's competition. Brazilian women know there's competition. Colombian women know there's competition. Women in Southeast Asia, in parts of Africa, parts of Asia Minor, parts of Europe, they don't know nothing else. They know they got competition. Only in countries where men have programmed the women to think that they have no competition is where all hell break loose for men when it comes to. That's why these women can sit back and tell y'all, I don't want to go to Applebee's. They could tell y'all to fly them out because y'all flying them out. This is why they're able to tell y'all cash at me or Venmo me. Because y'all dumbasses sending the cash app and the Venmos. The women in the United States, Canada, and UK literally feel we are all a 10 because the men make us feel like there is no such thing as competition. Your ass ain't even got enough balls to leave me, and I've just put on an extra 200 pounds. When you met me, I was 110. I am now 316. And your black ass didn't leave me when I hit 200. You didn't leave me when I hit 212, 245, 289. When I hit 300, your ass still didn't go nowhere. So why should these women think that y'all go? Why shouldn't they leave y'all? Why shouldn't they be the one to file for divorce? Because you make them think that I could be a fat, out of shape, weave wearing, eyelash wearing baby mama with a bonnet on, I can still get a man, because y'all do it. But the day that men start filing for divorce and men start having standards instead of complaining on social media, but having real standards in real life, that divorce rate will plummet. Women will straighten up because they'll realize a man will file for divorce faster than women. The day that women know that a man will file for a divorce faster than women, that watch their ass straighten up. Watch their asses straighten up. Because they know if you leave them, you have no problem with fucking y'all daughter's school teacher. You have no problem with fucking your daughter's school teacher. Once women realize that you guys don't have that scarcity mindset anymore, and that you like, bitch, I will leave you and fuck our daughter's school teacher. Are you crazy? I will leave you and be in there fucking the principal the next morning with her fine ass. But as long as y'all too scared to be the first one to let a relationship go, women gonna always think they got the upper hand in them countries. And that's why divorce rate is high. Because y'all make fat bitches, bonnet wearing bitches, weave head chicks feel like queens, feel as equal. This is the funny part. Y'all make unhealthy women feel equal as women that spend 3, 4, 5, 6 hours in the gym a week, busting their ass, having healthy diets, great attitude, spiritual. She meditates. She got education and career. She owns a house. She ain't got no kids. And y'all will treat this woman who busts her ass as equal as a fat bitch with 4 kids, 3 baby daddies. No, I'm not saying the women do it. I'm saying y'all doing it. You dudes, men in the States, Canada, and UK, y'all let a fat bitch feel as equal as a woman that bust her ass to do everything right. She did everything right. And y'all would treat a fat bitch that ain't shit from the hood better than you'll treat this woman. So why shouldn't the fat bitches all across the country think they queens and think they 10s? Why shouldn't they? You treat them like you ready to fly them out, and some of y'all do. These women think in the United States they'll have no competition. No competition. Y'all will put a ring on a fat bitch. I don't know what it is about fat bitches with fat hands. Always got a ring on their finger. But the chick that's about her business, y'all don't show her no love. I'm not talking about them feminist or Miss Independent chicks. I'm talking about some good chicks in the States that y'all don't show them no love. But a raggedy bitch, man, y'all put a ring on the finger of a bitch with a bitch will wear a bonnet to the wedding. And y'all will sit up there laughing and giggling and smiling and be waiting for us, your homeboys, to pat you on the back. And we do. You know why? Because when it comes to a man and his woman, men know to shut the fuck up. But we looking at your fat bonnet bitch like, what the fuck is wrong with our boy? He let the good chick go and married this bonnet bitch? And we see it all the time. That's why I say stay in the States. That's another reason why I say tell men, don't get your passport, keep your ass in the States, because you don't know what the fuck you doing outside the States. If you don't know how to date correctly in the States, why do you think you know how to date correctly out of the States? Could y'all answer me that one? If you didn't know what the hell you was doing, you was always gravitating, weave wearing, bonnet wearing, wig wearing, hair helmet, females that you could. Anytime I hear y'all be singing, bitches that wear wigs are hot and beautiful. What the fuck? Y'all drooling all over Beyonce. Like, I'm like, this weave wearing bitch? I wish the fuck I would. He said, okay with not getting virgins. That's another thing. Dudes in the States be messing with fat, sloppy chick. For real. Calling her, she thick. No, bro, that bitch fat. Nigga, don't be talking about my woman. And that same fat, sloppy bitch will file for a divorce on y'all asses. That's the funniest part of all. If y'all want to know one of the funniest things in the States, y'all got fat bitches filing divorces on y'all. Oh, do y'all think that 80% divorce rate be bad bitches? 80% of all divorces filed across the board are by women. Do y'all really think they all bad, sexy motherfuckers that got their shit together that's filing for these divorces? Many of y'all got the raggediest bitch in your city file a divorce on you. That's how insecure and lack of self-esteem that you have. A lot of y'all, the woman that filed a divorce on you wasn't worth shit. Us, the single man, was like, why is this bitch back out here? Y'all don't want to admit that. A lot of y'all got fat bitches filing divorces on y'all. Broke bitches, unhealthy bitches, a weed head. Some of y'all got a bitch that's a weed head file a divorce on you. This bitch all in the courtroom vaping. Do y'all really think I'm dumb enough to think that all y'all had fine bitches in the middle of divorce? Man, y'all had a fat bitch with a bonnet walk into the bedroom one day with divorce papers. You got divorced on by a fat bitch that's 313? And this is the funny part. Y'all actually had the audacity to still try to fight for the marriage from a fat, overweight, obese, bonnet wearing, big ass eyelash wearing, motherfucking facial injection having that. Dude, how men have fallen from grace. Men have fallen like as fast as Satan fallen from the heavens. Y'all have had, if somebody just sat in the courtroom and just took a photo of when I filed for a divorce, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Some of y'all can relate to your woman during the divorce was the finest one in the room. Some of y'all can relate to that. Because when I was in there for that divorce, every other chick in there was like, what the hell is that? Dude, if you don't let that woman go, divorce her ass quick. How come she had to file? When you in it, come on, all you dudes that been in the divorce court, ain't no bunch of baddies up in that motherfucker. There's a bunch of fatties in that courtroom, ain't it? It don't be nobody in the courtroom. You be like, damn, when she get done filing, I'ma holler at her. You be in that divorce courtroom, you be looking around like, what the hell is this? If these niggas don't go ahead and file for a divorce, you wait till she got 319. She ready for the NFL combine and she filed a divorce on you. And you actually had the audacity to try to fight for the marriage of that fat bitch. Some of y'all dudes out there try to fight for the marriage of a fat bitch. That bitch is bigger than your father, bruh. Anytime your woman outweigh your father, in many cases, your woman outweigh you and you still don't want the divorce? Nigga, please, it's something, nigga, shit. What the fuck I would have to let a woman get as big as Queen Latifah and talk about I'm trying to work it out. When y'all first got together, the only person that was snoring in y'all bed was you. Now your bitch can out-snore you? What? And you trying to work that marriage out? When y'all first got together, you was the only one that smoked cigarettes. That bitch smoking 2 packs a day, and you still trying to work it out with that motherfucking cigarette? That walking piece of cancer? Y'all dudes be funny as hell, man. Y'all be thinking don't nobody recognize that your bitch wasn't shit when you divorced her. Y'all funny as hell. What nobody? Y'all been? I've been in the divorce rooms, and it be like, what the fuck is this man thinking? Trying to fight for his? Your Honor, to be honest, I don't want to lose her. What? I was in the courtroom ready to throw some eggs at the back of motherfuckers' heads. Like, what? You don't let that woman go, man. Let her fast go. Bet you if I threw some eggs, she probably would have caught it and put it in her purse. Damn, dog. Y'all be fighting for some shit that... And y'all be wondering why I don't be wanting to... I wasn't one for double dating in the States. Cause most of y'all wives was fucked up physically. Come on, could we be? I'm not capping, but a lot of y'all was married to some bitches that was zoomorphic. You could, in other words, you could have your woman in a zoo. She was zoomorphic. You could put her in any part of the zoo and her ugly ass would blend right the fuck in. Koala bears, yup. Brown bears, grizzly bears, the black bears, the Russian bears. She blend right the fuck in. And you sit up there crying doing divorce. Some of y'all right now, you know you about to go through a divorce with a fat bitch and you about to cry. You don't need no tears. You need some beers to be celebrating your ass off. You sit up there crying about some fat bitch. A bonnet wearing bitch, a weave head bitch. Let's say your chick ain't even big. Let's say she just one of them chicks that's always got a weave on it. You telling me that you motherfuckers sit up there on suicide watch over a bitch that wear weaves? You all like this in the goddamn car in the garage over a bitch that wear wigs, fake eyelashes. You ain't seen your woman's real hair in 5 years of 7 years of marriage. You can't tell us what her real hair length is. She been wearing weaves that long, and your ass on suicide watch for that, man? You sit around depressed, ain't gonna go out here and get no other woman for a bitch that wear weave? I wish the fuck I would. I wish I would. Ain't no fucking way. I guess what? I ain't even fly all the way to Colombia for no fucking weaves. Like I said, I'll tolerate braids. But weaves? Oh, hell no. Hell no. My man Zeta says this. He said, Drake not lying. He said, I've been in courtroom where most of the chicks were bigger than the podium. Yeah. The weave wonders. That's serious. Y'all sitting up there on suicide watch, y'all in y'all fucking garage depressed and shit. She about to divorce me. And I'm looking at you like, what's taking you so long, nigga? It don't never be y'all boo-hooing over a bad chick. It don't be nobody fine. Yep, unbelievable. Leave up the weavers. He said those down Southern brothers started that big bitch love. Yeah. Yep, the Southern boys. And then y'all be on suicide watch and be ready to fight a motherfucker at the club over a big bitch. There'll never be somebody that's fine when you be like, damn, I can see why they fighting over her fine ass. No, y'all be sitting up there fighting over a big bitch. Man, if you don't get your ass divorced and get a passport and get the hell out that country, hell you doing? And don't be blaming it on it's my kids. She got my kids. Man, who you think you talking to? She gonna have my kids around another man. Man, that ain't why you fighting that divorce. That ain't why you fighting that divorce. You fighting that divorce because you don't want nobody to have that big bitch. You fighting that divorce because you don't want nobody to have that big bitch. You know what the hell I'm talking about. Don't be blaming the kids. Ain't this about them? Right, chill, Will. These niggas be sitting up there crying over some big back bitches. If they separated courtrooms, bad bitches over here, other bitches over there, it might be like 3 bad bitches in that line right there. All the rest of y'all wives that y'all be fighting and crying and boo, she about to divorce me. I can't believe this. This is a bullshit, Dre. This is a bullshit. I can't believe this, man. She about to take my kids in the house and everything. Man, this is a bullshit. If you don't let that big bitch go, you gonna make that money back. You made it before. You gonna make that money back and get your peace back. You ain't crying because of that money. You crying because you about to lose that big ass elephant that you Ella Buffalo that your ass been married to for 10 years. And this the funny part. You ever notice when she leave your ass, all of a sudden she want to hit the gym, and all of a sudden she the baddest bitch in the city. You notice that? Once you're Effalo, Elephant Buffalo, once you're Effalo, divorce your ass, how all of a sudden she hitting the gym 4 days a week, and in 6 months she the baddest bitch on that side of the city. Man, you should have been let her ass go. He said, don't be talking about my big beautiful women or my big back Wonder Women. Big back, want my baby back, big baby back. He said big backs need broke back too. Shit. Y'all can have them motherfuckers. Shout out to you, AM. Y'all can have them. Shout out to my man Armand in the building, my boy. Y'all can have them big chicks, bro. I ain't never been attracted to them. Fuck that. He said my ex lost 50 pounds during the divorce and gained it back after finding another man. Damn. Let's head back to the video, gentlemen. He say, no, they need celery and fruit. Seriously. Seriously.
Something has happened in your relationship and you don't approve of it, leave. It's two types of men you can be. You got to pick one side. I'm on the side of, I'm going to tell her how I feel. And sometimes, maybe you do hold it back because you don't want to start an argument. Because if I do not tell her what's on my mind, how do I expect her to ever grow? How do I expect her to ever change?
Okay.
Homies, it ain't you.
It ain't always
even if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if it ain't, champ, like you just gotta.
I do think people need to hear that because I think so much of dating and being in relationships is so transactional now.
Beyond.
Now they need to hear, stop forcing it. Like, if it's not there and like y'all, it's too toxic to where like y'all, like that's my biggest thing. Because I know a lot of friends that like just, I'm like, bro, you're obviously telling me things that like I would have been just stopped it, but like they just scared to like stop it.
Scared to be alone. That fear of it's scared to be alone and fear of like losing comfort.
That's
like the biggest issue is like, and people don't know that until they go through
you gotta
it.
love yourself.
Nope. Y'all out here dropping the people need to hear
Gotta hear
that.
Sounds like a lot of niggas in therapy.
Yeah. Love that. We love that. We love that. I feel like people do need to hear that because I feel like a lot of times the fear of being alone or growing feels so foreign, especially for men of color, that they just shy away from it and do what's easy. But what's easy typically is toxic. Or like he said, bitches is crazy.
I know I don't want to be alone. That's for damn sure. If I got to fight, crawl, scratch, fight, whatever to keep mine, I got to keep it. I got to do what I got to do. I don't want to be alone. I'm an only child, single parent household. I knew for sure. When I met my homies for the first time when I was 7, 8 years old, we started playing sports. And I got around them and we started traveling, playing sports. I was like, oh, this shit is amazing.
Yeah.
And then when I got with Vanna, and I was like, oh, this shit is crazy. Oh, this is amazing. I love this shit. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Next time I'm alone, I'm be up underneath, champ.
When God said it's not good for man to be alone, he wasn't just talking about marriage. Human beings attempting to do things by themselves are always going to underperform. But a lot of times people will underperform and do things by themselves because either they think they're better at it than everybody else. And while you may be better at some things than everybody else, you're not better at everything than everybody else. So oftentimes we're going to be better off having a chef cook our food and a cleaning service clean our house and a pool service our pool and a mechanic work on our car instead of us doing everything so we can save the money. Because when we're saving the money, we're wasting the time that we could use to become a person who could afford to spend the money.
What did God say? He said it's not good for man to be alone. Exactly. But he wasn't alone. He had God. What he was saying is that it's not good for man to be without a woman. Of course. So it's not enough for a man just to have God.
I think deep down every guy knows that life feels more alive when you have a good woman in your life. Or truthfully, something is missing until you get one. Not because she becomes your life. I love what I do for work with my business. I feel genuinely so passionate. I love looking at Christ-focused self-improvement as a lifestyle. There's something even just about the energy and presence of a good woman that just makes life feel different. There's just something about their energy and their presence and their laugh that's just perfect. A good one will increase your vision. You start looking at building a home and having a family in a completely different way. I completely agree with him. You weren't designed to be alone. Chapters of singleness, sure, but your missing rib is out there. At the end of the day, we all just want to end up like this.
It is not good that man is alone, God.
I'll let this ride. I'll let this part ride.
Says, I will make a helpmate for him. A virtuous woman who can find, for her price is far above rubies. You have to search for her. And also, many women have done excellently, but you surpass them all. Don't chase. Fervently look. Use your wisdom, not your hormones.
Now, this is back in 2018. 2018.
Forget Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Let's go back. Let's be honest. I'm an honest dude. Let's go back here.
God says, I will make a helpmate for him. A virtuous woman who can find, for her price is far above rubies. You have to search for her. And also, many women have done excellently, but you surpass them all. Don't chase. Fervently look. Use your wisdom.
2018. Andrea 23. I've seen you guys with some supermodel looking chicks. I didn't start off with the supermodel looking chick.
Not.
I seen y'all with the hot looking chicks. I didn't start off with the hottest looking chick. I got me a cute Colombiana. I didn't reach for the 9s and 10s that's gonna give me the headaches.
Your hormones. Forget.
This was Andrea when we first got together. 23, good woman, has never changed. Never. Except for the better.
Drop Dead Gorgeous. Look for drop.
With her flower dresses back in the day. Come on now, let's be real. I'm being real with y'all. See, some of y'all fake. Y'all come to Colombia, you want the hottest chick. You want a chick that's so hot that you would try to start a relationship with a pay for play because she's so hot. Instead of getting you a regular Colombiana that you can work with. That's then.
Dead Loyal.
This back then too. These photos are back then. 2018.
She's not the youthful beauty that you.
2018. Loyal, cooperative, submissive, friendly. Come on now. 2018. My brother David says, he said, y'all better let those big girls go. Y'all saw what happened to that elephant. I know, right? I was thinking about that today. Word says this. He said, Ecclesiastes 25:15. He said, shamefaced and a faithful woman is a double grace in her continent or mind cannot be valued. Or content mind. I was correct the first time, continent. I have 26 happy. Oh, he said 26 happy is the husband of a good wife. Oh, he said verse 26. Husband happy is the husband of a good wife, for the number of years of his years double. That's true. Fellas in the chat, this question is for you. Do Latinas get finer with age? Let's take a look. That's a good question. That was back then.
Want? What?
2025.
Watch her miraculously
2025.
become more
2025.
beautiful in your
2025.
love and
see, a lot of y'all don't take. I was saying this to Andrea the other day. I married her because I saw this woman when I met Give me a second. Trying to pull it up now. I don't know why I keep sliding away. When I met this woman, see, some of y'all are just as hypocritical as women are. You want to meet your woman at the finish line as soon as you get off the plane. Say that again for the back of the church. Too many of us are just as much as a hypocrite as women. Many women want us to be successful on the day that, super successful on the day that we meet them. They don't want to go through the process. They don't want to go through the journey. A lot of us are the same way. We will go to Brazil and would rather be with a bad motherfucking 9, 10, 11 that ain't shit than get with a Brazilian woman that you see the potential in, that got your back, that's on your team, that will support you for years, and you can support her and see them, and you can see the metamorphosis that's going to come down the turnpike. I literally told Andrea this the other day. I saw in her, I was with her at this stage because I saw coming down the turnpike the woman of the next stage.
Beauty that you want? What?
I saw this coming. I'm old enough to see and have been with enough women to be able to see if a bad bitch is bullshit or should I just get me a chick that I know that in time that will look just as bad or fine as the other chicks.
Her miraculous.
A lot of y'all don't know how to do that. You need your chick to be a baddie day one so you can brag to your friends.
Become more.
See, you need your chick to have the face just right. Shout out to my man, is J Class. Salute to you, brother. You need your woman to be 100% day one when you get off the plane. For some of us that live in these countries, we don't need them to be like that day one. We can build them. We have the technology, like the $6 million man.
More beautiful in your love and care.
She went from flower dresses to becoming the woman that she is today.
Well, I love that, but I feel like a lot of people.
And then she still is down to earth as ever. Let me show you guys something that she want you guys to see, that she was excited about. She was excited about this. She wanted to let you guys see all the magnets that we've either received from other people of all the or all the places around the world that we've traveled. She wants you guys to see this. All the way down at the bottom, we got you a E Breezy. We got your magnets, brother, on the refrigerator too, bruh. We got your magnets down there too. We got them from DR. Down at the bottom is E Breezy, sent us the magnets from all 50 states. We got them from Mexico. We got the red one right here from when we were in London. All of those small towns that we've been through. We got Cuba over here, the bongo. All of those small areas that we've gone to, all the countries that we've gone to. Here's another Cuban. Florida, of course. When we went to France, Cancun, of course. We got Sicily up in here, all the way to Mexico. We got the Presidente opener right here. What's my point? You do not just want a woman that looks good. You want a woman that is good. What's the definition of the word good, gentlemen? Necessary and beneficial. When you're a good man, necessary and beneficial, and you got you a good woman, necessary and beneficial, you end up with the results that you're looking for as far as quality women.
Value relationship in that way.
It shouldn't be in one. They don't value it like that. Like it's very powerful.
A relationship is powerful.
Yes. It's two energies, you feel me?
Yeah. It's hard as fuck, man. But
It's hard as fuck. Now let's take a call about that.
yeah, for sure it's hard.
Hello, what's your name? Where are you from? And what's your crazy?
Hi, my name is Teresa.
Hey, Teresa. Where are you from?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
And what's your crazy?
So I have this friend that I work with. She met this guy at a party. And literally the next day, this guy takes her out, took her to dinner, buys her clothes, buy her wigs, you know, kind of like love bombed her. And then, long story short, after a couple days, my friend told me, oh, that there is this girl that is following her. I'm like, who is the girl? She said she doesn't know. And then she followed her back. And then a couple minutes later, this guy calls my friend and he's like, why are you following that person? And my friend was like kind of confused, like, what are you talking about? And then he mentioned the girl's name. And then my friend said, oh, I don't know, that girl followed me first. And then I just followed her back. And then the guy said, cut the bullshit. And then blocked my friend, unfollowed her, like literally just cut our communications with her. And I told her that there's no way that girl is like his ex. It's probably someone he's currently dating, or maybe he's even married. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think you messy.
It's the friend.
Huh?
Yeah, it's not her, it's her
Yeah,
friend.
but she telling her friend business. I think, hey, word, but what y'all think?
Yo, homeboy definitely in a relationship with
Yes.
the girl that followed the friend that he was dealing with.
And he's married.
He'd be married. We don't know if he's married or not, but that's definitely his girl. He went to follow her because she probably had a little hunch. Old girl in the blind from work didn't know no better. She thinking she got another follower. She thinking she popping now, got a little follower. He followed old girl back, and that was the main chick's right passage. She knew it right at that moment.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, tell your friend, move on.
Yeah, the friend got caught. You know, she had a moment. I know it's
In the
probably
crossfire.
great. Took her out. Took her, bought her
Buying a
clothes.
wig. Getting a wig.
Bought her a wig.
It ain't cheap, baby.
She bought a wig.
How much is a wig?
You guys date black women.
Yeah.
So do you guys prefer black women to wear their hair natural or with like weave and like wigs and things like that?
Natural.
Natural?
Natural.
You too?
Yeah.
Natural.
Either way.
Either way. Do you have a problem with like wigs and weaves and things like that?
No, if I'm not buying it.
Man, I prefer women to wear their hair natural, right here. Wear our hair natural, man. That's it.
Natural, sir.
Natural?
I don't discriminate.
You don't discriminate?
Yeah.
So you don't really care what they wear?
Yeah, as long as they look good.
Okay, what about you?
Natural.
Natural? What about you?
Man, it don't really matter, man. Bad bitches is bad bitches. You hear me?
Okay, what about you? What do you think?
I want my bitch to wear wigs and shit.
Why? Why wigs and everything?
Because it make them look better for real.
Shit sexy.
I don't know. Yeah,
It's sexy?
better.
Why do you think they should wear natural?
I just like it better.
You like it better? What about you?
Natural, it's a turn on.
Yeah, if I'm not buying it, I don't got a problem with it.
What about your wife? Like, let's say you get married in the future.
If my wife, she's gonna have her natural hair.
Natural hair.
And I make sure I help her grow it out too, if it's short.
And what if your wife say, man, F you, man, I don't care. I'm going to still wear my wigs and stuff like that.
She wouldn't have been my wife.
That's true. All right, bro.
What is this?
Damn, dog. You at a concert. Look like a Latin concert. See how the Latin boys doing it? Damn. Them Latin boys hate going bald, boy. The young brother, I didn't know that. Shout out to him. Dude at the Latin concert, and the glue came undone. With the neck tattoo.
Bruh, just cut it off. Cut it off. They think this the main dish. I like the sides. I guess you just gonna bring the Ben Franklin hairdo back, huh?
My man said he bringing back the Ben Franklin. Not the Ben Franklin hairdo. So, hey, some of you brothers out there rocking the Ben Franklin too. Don't be acting like this. Hey, y'all be rocking the shag. Ain't got no more hair. Ain't got no hair. Your hairline been gone. That baseball cap is not gonna save you. I'm gonna say this again. That baseball cap, that fedora, that skull cap is not gonna keep people from seeing that you got the Ben Franklin haircut. Looking like a forefather. Looking like you should be on the front of a quarter. Looking like you did the Emancipation Proclamation. Come on now. Anytime your haircut look like you should be on that photo of the U.S. Constitution when they were signing it, you need to cut that hair off, dude. Especially if you're a black man. If you're a black man, you know what? Some of you light-skinned brothers, I understand y'all trying to hold on because y'all trying to be like El DeBarge, right? I got you. But us brown-skinned and dark-skinned brothers, man, if y'all don't cut that shit off, the hell you doing? Your hairline right down here. If your hair starts at the tip of your ear, cut this off. Cut that off, bro. Your hair starts at the tip of your ear. You ain't got nothing left but the shag. You trying to bring the shag back. Anytime you bald and you got braids, Stevie Wonders, y'all got the Stevie Wonder Ben Franklin look. Stevie should have been cut that shit off. This ain't the Master Blaster album. Remember Stevie had the Master Blaster album cover with the braids going down with the beads? Stevie's still trying to hold on to that era. Man, if you don't cut that shit off, cut it off, Stevie. Yeah, Stevie looking like Stevie Franklin. A lot of us looking like that, man. Some of y'all need to go to the barbershop this weekend and tell your barber, this is my last trip here. Some of y'all scared to get that last barber trip. That was the first barber to do your hair when you was a kid. He was your barber when you was a shorty. Now you're a grown-ass man, your hair gone, and you scared to let go and say goodbye to your barber. Some of y'all need to go to the barber, get your shit cut, give him a good tip for all the years he cut your hair, give him a dap and a hug, and get your ass out that barbershop, never to walk in that barbershop ever again. Why y'all ass try to pretend like you ain't bald as I am? Trying to hold on to that shag in the back and think bitches like it. Think bitches like it. Looking like Ben Franklin and shit. Just go on to your barbershop, give your barber a strong thank you, brother, for all the years that you cut my hair. Good looking out, bro, man. Here's a tip. This barbershop haircut, tip your barber $100. Bam. $100. This is my last time here, player. This is my last time here. Go on, shave it all off, dog. Go on, shave it all off. As if you got an all to shave. Go on, shave it all up. Bruh, you ain't got no all left. You just got this, okay? Ain't no all. Ain't no all. Ain't no shave it all. Ain't no all. Your all day's been over for 3 years. Some of y'all, your all day's been over till you man all his hair. You ain't got no all no more, bruh. Shave that shit off. looking goofy as hell. All you dudes, you coming to other countries, you don't think Colombian women don't see how stupid you look? Your skull cap, your baseball cap, a fedora, a motherfucking Apple hat from back in the day, the big Apple hats. None of that work, bruh. Everybody know your ass is bald. If you don't get that last barbershop trip in and stop bullshitting, wonder why you got to pay for play. Some of y'all want to pay for play because you got that damn George Jefferson. That's why you got to pay for pussy. You don't want to admit that shit is gone. Talking about I got all. Go on, shave it all, dog. Go on, shave it all off. Nigga, you ain't got no all left. Anytime it only take your barber 2 minutes to cut your hair, ain't no more all, bruh. Ain't no more all. Your all days are over. Your barber can go zim, zim, zim. I'm done. I'm done. All he got to do is just cut under your ears. Shit. Anytime your barber only got to cut under the ear, that's it. That's all you got left. Hair under the ear. Anytime you get the line up under your ear, that's the only part. Then some of y'all want to go to Turkey and get the Deion Sanders where you get your hair lined back. Let me ask you this. Did you get any more pussy after that? No, I'm serious because I know what's men. We do stuff for the ladies. After you went to Turkey and got your Just for Men put in, right? Shout out to you. Did the pussy get wetter or did the pussy come and say, I'm going to give you all the pussy because now you done got your little hair transplant and I love you? Or are you still getting the same amount of pussy you was getting when you was born? So getting that transplant ain't get you no extra pussy, huh? So ain't nobody in Sasua will give you no extra pussy because you ain't got your hair done, huh? Ain't nobody in Cartagena, huh? So you getting the same amount of pussy you was getting in Thailand last year before you got that shit done, huh? So same amount of coochie that you was getting when your ass was bald in the Philippines. You went back to the Philippines and you still getting the same numbers. So in other words, you getting that shit done ain't boost the amount of women you was getting because you're doing it for a reason. Man, shit. I cut my shit off at what? I was 20, like 28, 27? Man, as soon as I halfway saw that shit disappearing. You ain't got to tell me twice, Lord. Jesus, you ain't got to tell Dre twice. I'm pushing my ear back. You ain't got to tell me twice. I was like Kobe. You remember how Kobe had the little fro? And then he was like, you ain't got to tell me twice. Kobe cut that shit off so fast. I was just as fast as Kobe. I you ain't got to tell me twice, Lord. I'm gonna shave this shit off. You ain't got to. Ain't nobody gonna never see where my receding hairline begins or stops. You'll never see how far back my shit is. Not me. I was 27. I was like, what is that? What? What? Oh, okay. Enough of this. Enough of this. I ain't got to see that shit twice. We're gonna do all this now. We're gonna get this out of the way. If Kobe and Jordan can do it, I know my black ass can do it. Let me go and get this out the way. Yeah. Had my hair shining that night. Shining. I came out the feds. I was shining. I wasn't like you motherfuckers trying to go through no George Jefferson shit. You ain't gonna see no big ass donut patch in the middle of my head. Looking like a pussy giving birth. Y'all got head looking like pussies giving birth. Just looking like a big ass baby about to be born out the back of your fucking head. Not me. Not me. I shave that shit off. You will never see me looking like a pussy giving birth. Not Dre. I can't. Y'all think I'm playing? 27, dude. I didn't see that shit twice. It was no, it's gonna get better in a couple weeks. Or I didn't go through that. I ain't seeing what I'm seeing. I ain't feeling what I'm feeling. I ain't go through none of that. The first time I saw that shit, yeah, let me go on ahead. Yeah, let me go and get this shit out the way. And like I said, Kobe had just cut his, so I was motivated anyway. My boy Kobe Colton cut his shit. Let me go and get rid of this bullshit anyway. I ain't got to go to the barbershop. I go to the barbershop, man. I went to the barbershop for 10 years after I got my hair cut. Only time I went was to crack jokes. I went in the barbershop, cracked some jokes with the fellas, and walked the fuck out. That was it. That was it. You ain't never see me in no barbershop talking about, can you save my hair? You ain't never see me with no goddamn braids in the back. Ain't no photo footage of Andre with no goddamn shit flipping over. You ain't see my shit look like the Muppets talking. No. I don't know why y'all try to hold on. Holding on. That shit, that hairline going. Anytime your hairline looking like a hash mark to the side. Remember when you was young, your hairline looked like this. Now your shit look like this. Your shit facing that way. Hell no. Your shit look like a fucking parallelogram and shit, the Pythagorean theorem and shit. Anytime your hairline look like the Pythagorean theorem, the fuck? Your hairline used to be straight up and down. Now your shit is asymmetrical. Hell no, bro. Cut that shit off. Let it die. LeBron need to cut that shit. Everybody been LeBron. Bronny. You got too much money not to have cut that shit off years ago. We've been telling LeBron for years. We've been knowing that shit, the spray paint LeBron been putting on his fucking head for years. Steve Harvey with the goddamn Halloween helmet. Man, if y'all cut that bullshit off, hell yeah, yep, looking like Baptist bishops. Absolutely correct. You know, bishops in a Baptist church do not know to cut that shit off. They will be 80 years old, all the hair gone, and all of it on the side is white and gray. All of it on the side is white and gray. He said, you got to chill. He said, I'm bald family. He said, it's chilly in New York right now. Hey, I know the feeling, brother. That's what the Scully is for. That's what the skull cap is for. Well, don't put your Scully on. You good. You good. I never was one of them bald dudes that wore a do-rag for no reason. You would never see that with me. Like, why is Dre wearing a do-rag? He ain't got shit to brush. Just walking around with a do-rag on and you bald. I never understood that one. Bald dudes wearing do-rags. What the fuck for? What hairstyle you protecting? Man, if you don't get some goddamn cocoa butter grease and go ahead and exfoliate that shit and let it shine on its own, what the hell you doing? Yeah, they got that shit, look at that hairline going back like this, like the Pythagorean theorem. If your ass need to know mathematics and circumferences to understand half these niggas' haircuts. You need an architect ruler to cut some of these niggas' heads. Let that shit go, man. I'm serious. All you bald motherfuckers. And I don't mean balding. Dude, if you balding, you are bald. Balding ain't nothing but a dude lying to himself about that he about to be bald. And I don't mean you dudes that still got an afro and you got enough hair to hide your shit. I was you. As soon as I recognized I still had enough hair to hide shit, I ain't had a damn thing. I ain't had nothing. I ain't had shit. I ain't one of them dudes that need to pick my hair to make it look like it's still kind of puffy and full in the back. And I don't recognize that shit still look like a baby about to give birth. Hell no. You got this big ass afro, and then if somebody just look at your hair a little bit, they could tell your shit is just empty in the middle. But you got 3 strands of hair. You about as black dudes that try to hold on to all that hair. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay, Mrs. Spence. Black dudes be trying to hold on to the damn hair. You about as crazy as the white boys with them strings coming across the side of your hair. What the hell you thinking, white boys with the guitar strings? You got 3 violin strings coming across your shit as if your hair is waving. What the hell? White boys, cut them 3. Your wife should cut them 3 motherfuckers in your sleep. You should wake up in the morning, try to comb that shit over, and it's gone. Your wife then cut that bullshit off. What the hell wrong with you ignorant ass white boys? Looking like a goddamn football field, just lines going across. Looking like a damn football field. What the hell wrong with you? You about as crazy as the brothers. Hell yeah, rocking the Ben Franklin. He said, I'm supposed to be asleep because Look Cross Brother Comedy Jam killing me. Hell yeah, man. Let's wrap this up. I got a new outro for you guys too. I got a new outro, so we're gonna wrap this up in a few moments. I'm gonna fast forward this video a little bit. I'm gonna fast forward it. Yeah, that homeless person.
I guess you wasn't gonna do no swimming, no sweating. No, baby, don't run your fingers through my hair. Don't run it through there. Didn't think it was gonna get that hot out there and you was gonna have to pull over and that thing would go, yeet.
He needs some milk.
Violation.
I mean, to each his own, but this is way too much maintenance, bro.
Come on now.
I ain't doing just cut. What the hell? This boy asked for the what would you like? Give me the Amarion. The who? The ice box where my heart used to be. I don't
Not the Marion.
know what you mean. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Look at, man. I'm not doing all this. You know, Queen Elizabeth earrings.
My man got the Queen Elizabeth earrings on with the Marion press-on weave. Y'all niggas crazy, man. Do they got y'all that bad in the States? Cause I'm seeing more and more videos of men wearing weaves. My man weave came pre-braided.
And pearls. And the motherfucking Amorion 2002. It's doing too much, man.
Excuse me, how much is this one?
That one's $650.
I only have $450.
Well, it's $650.
Okay.
I guess. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Come back. This is the wig you said you liked, right?
Yeah.
And where'd you get it from?
Oh, from over there.
Oh, go put it back. Thanks.
Listen, let's just get to the bottom of this whole weaves, wigs, makeup, all that. Let's get to it. What men are saying is, we don't care if you get all that. It ain't about the money. It's not about, no, it's not, no. What we saying is, we know you doing it for yourself. Oh, I'm doing it for me. I ain't doing it for no man. Okay, cool. All we saying is, if you gonna do it, when it all comes off, you better look just as good or better without it. That's all we say. Because once it all comes off, if the attraction ain't there, don't be mad at the reaction. If the attraction ain't there, don't be mad at the reaction. Like, it's like a dude running around with a fake six-pack, fake in shape. And then he get to the house, he take off the stuff and his belly just fall out. You gonna be like, what? You're not gonna look at him the same. So this is what we explain it. When he take off his hat, he got hat head, and you don't like the shape of his head, or he bald or whatever, you're not gonna look at him the same. So this is all we say. Look to see. You could do all that stuff, but when it come off, I hope I'm still attracted to you.
Depends on what you get.
Yeah, he took her like the first weekend. He took her out. They spent the whole day together. He took her to dinner, brunch, breakfast.
You know when a nigga takes
Yo,
brunch.
everything.
What? He trying to be extra.
What?
That's 2 meals in a day.
Yeah, brunch is crazy, bro.
He gave her 2 meals in a day and changed her identity.
You on the run, shorty.
You on the run. Well, tell her to
And
leave
he
it
was
alone.
Yeah.
about
Yeah, tell
how
her it
they're
was
gonna have a family, making rules like we have to see each other every week. Oh, I'm gonna give you my house key. All that bullshit.
that nigga ain't
Well,
got no
funny
integrity.
guy.
Word of the day.
Nah, son.
He has no
House
integrity.
after the first meeting?
Yeah,
No.
he lied.
Brother.
He
Yes.
tell you he gonna leave the house.
These people are crazy.
House key?
Yes.
Bro, my mom is like the only woman that has my house key.
Yeah, agreed.
What?
I know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for calling us.
Yeah,
What?
tell your
Thank
friend
you.
move
Thank
on.
you. Bye.
Enjoy Pennsylvania now.
Listen.
House key,
Wait, but
brother.
the fact that people are out here claiming that they got wigs got bought for them
That's
is crazy to me.
That's crazy.
Wigs is expensive.
Like maybe
Ain't that right, babe?
Yeah, nigga getting hit over the head.
You out here
sure.
buying wigs.
40-inch
for
button
sure.
down, ain't
For
you?
sure, yeah.
Bust down.
Motherfuckers cost, champ.
Okay, so we're gonna talk a little bit about taking risk. So one, I want to ask y'all, we're gonna give our opinions on how we take risks in business and in dating. Well, Savannah can't date on talking dating, but I can.
Mhm.
And how do you feel about taking risk? And then what is the biggest risk you've ever done? So I'll go first. So risky in business, I would say medium level. Medium. I don't like nothing too risky, and I don't like to be laying dead or dormant.
Yeah.
Risky in dating and like love life is a no, a zero. I'm not risky at all.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna say risky. Go ahead.
All right, man. Risky in business?
Am I risky in business? No, I'm not risky in business at all. I'm still getting my footing in my businesses, so I'm being very cautious about the shit that I'm doing.
Yes.
I could like say I'm risky every day, like getting in the car is risky. Walking down the
That
stairs
does not
is risky. But jumping out of planes and doing crazy shit, like I'm not doing unnecessary risk.
Yeah.
Like, no. And I would say the riskiest thing that I've done, I would say having a baby at 18.
Yeah.
Was
And us
the
moving in
riskiest
together.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say as far as business, I'm kind of like 5 out of 10. You know, I will take a couple risks on the business side, knowing that I can hustle it back or do something else, or, you know, but also on my other side is telling me like I'm first generational moneymaker in my household, you know, as far as my family. And I always be thinking about like where I come from, though, bro, like coming from the projects and in Akron, Ohio, and like not having shit. It's hard for me sometimes to take risks because if that shit happen or the whole can come off and it's over with, bruh, I'm gonna be devastated.
Yeah, he don't want to end up like Adrian Peterson, who blew $64 million. You had your man T.O., who blew millions of dollars. There's a lot to think about it. Statistics show over 85% of all athletes go broke within the first 5 years of retirement. So I feel where LeBron coming from. You know, some people may say, man, he's worth hundreds of millions. But we've seen dudes burn through that money.
So
You still think like that,
bro. So like, you know, I have a lot of friends that's more risky. I have obviously some friends that's less risky, but for me, like, I'm talking to my business partners and shit like that, you know, financial advisors, you know, accountants, all that type of shit. My financial advisor, first thing I told him when he wanted to manage my money, I said, nigga, if you steal my money, bro, or I'm broke, bro, I'm letting you know, bro, it ain't gonna be good for you. I swear to God, I really was like that. Like,
yeah,
I'm really like that because I can't start over. Okay. There's no way. How you gonna? None of us sitting here can start over. I'm not going.
Too late.
I'm not monopoly in this. I'm not starting back at past Go, you collect $200 and start back at Go. No, I'm too far gone at this point. As far as relationship, I think, yeah, having a baby at a young age and us moving in together, like I said, my wife comes from, a 2-parent household and siblings in the house. I don't come from that. It was like my mom and my uncles, and then just friends and girls and guys just coming in when they, shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I grew up on. So like, me settling down and deciding she gonna be the one that's in the house and giving her the key or the garage door code and us having like that shit was different, bro.
Yeah.
That was risky for me.
And you were how old?
Shit, 19. Yeah.
But he wasn't like the average 19-year-old. Remember, he had got the big contract. He went straight from, and he had the Nike deals. So yeah, went broke like MC Hammer. But yeah, LeBron had the Nike deals back then. He didn't go to college. He went straight to the pros. So his journey was completely different than the average person that's out there taking that risk.
That's
great. Like 53 years ago.
153
All right,
years
Taco.
ago.
In business, I've learned to become more risky. When I was younger, I was super scared, but I've learned just gradually, like, high risk, high reward sometimes. Obviously, like, mapping risk and understanding what your risk is really important, and, like, just knowing how far you can stretch and how far you can bend before you break. In relationships, I've been very risky in my past.
Obviously.
And I've learned my lessons from that. And because of that, it's like, yeah, now I assess risk differently. Like, I'm not public with my relationships anymore because it turns into other shit, and then it becomes all these, talking heads around saying this and that. I just have learned to be like, okay, I'm happy in my relationship. My homies know, my family knows, but keep it safe. It's not for the public point of view.
That's the best. For
What's the biggest risk you ever took?
In my life? Acting.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many years ago was that?
2019, 6 years ago. Bought a house. That was risky.
Yeah.
Living with that. Yeah, those two.
That's big. All right, Phantom, you up next.
I think same thing, like high risk, high reward. You feel me? In business, I feel like I'm an 8 out of 10.
A risk?
Yeah, I like it.
Ooh.
I think I get like a high from it. You know what I'm saying? Because when it hit.
Like gambling almost. For the longer term.
But also it's like calculated risk, right? It's not, you're not just doing anything. You ain't freestyling.
Yeah.
But when it hit. And then in relationships wise, I would say like a 1 out of 10. I'm not risky on that at all. Like I take my time, like I'm very on non-negotiables. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I'm not.
I would never guess that. You're really.
And then what's the other question? What was it?
And then what's the biggest risk?
Biggest risk. I think in the beginning, when I first started, like was doing the streaming, YouTube, like before it really went crazy. I used to play 2K a lot, It was really just gaming, and IRL, which is in real life, wasn't a thing yet for real. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna make that transition. And the bros that was there with me at the time, it was like, it ain't gonna work out, this and that. And everybody in your ear telling you, no. I bet on myself, you feel me?
Yeah.
That was a big risk for me. And I made that move, and I went crazy after that, you feel me? Then that's when I met you right there.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks after that's when I met you.
That's crazy.
One of your
biggest risks was trusting me.
Facts.
Yeah.
And if I would have never did that, took that risk, I would have never met you. Think about that for a second. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Crazy.
That's facts.
Okay.
For me, I'll probably say business wise, I like to take risk. I just like to like invest into myself and just it could be crazy and it work out, just for like the storyline of it. And like I just like to do that. In terms of dating, my risks are like kind of like it's like small. Like in terms of like I had to like get used to like somebody like trying on my clothes. I'm mad sensitive about my clothes. Driving my car, I'm like, oh, what's going on? So my car is like, you know what I mean? Like, even with like me and my parents, like my girlfriend, she's the only one that met my whole family that I actually let be around my mom, my sister, my brother, my dad. You feel me? So like, she met everybody on Christmas, and like my family's crazy. So I'm trying to make sure like everything is good. Biggest risk I took, I got like 2, would probably be like dropping out of college, because like it's so at the time it was so programmed in my head that like college is just so like big, and like you could take a risk and you probably could fuck up. So dropping out of college was a big risk for me. And then I'll probably say buying my friends a house. So like I bought them a house and trusting them, seeing that potential. and let them all live together so they could grind, stream, do what they got to do in the house. And that was a risk because, like, you know, when you put some of your friends in a position and they don't show up, like, it just be like, damn, you feel me? Or you invest time, energy, money into it, like, damn, but they've been doing well. So that's my biggest risk.
I mean, right. Yeah. I mean, I feel like for me, the biggest risk was becoming an entrepreneur. I feel like really betting on yourself is so crazy. And the amount of times you have to pick yourself up to be like, talk to yourself.
Yes.
Like, you got this. But
3 a.m.
Why you crying?
Is that and creating your own momentum? It's the hardest thing to do.
It's the hardest thing.
Consistency,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, and I feel like being consistent with yourself, like in business, and really believing what the fuck you trying to sell, like, and whatever that is. And I feel like entrepreneurship, especially, I feel like for a younger generation, sometimes people don't understand the work behind it because a lot of people believe it comes with like a lot of glitz and glam. I think especially with what you guys do, like, oh yeah, streaming, playing video, but and people don't realize the commitment, the consistency. And I feel like a lot of young kids, that's a misconception.
Okay, I've seen this happen over and over and over again. Smart, motivated people grind through certifications, but when they complete the certifications, they realize they never deployed, secured, or automated anything in the real world. And that gap right there is why so many people get discouraged, or even worse, they quit because they can't really get their career moving. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. Certifications are only the foundation, y'all. Employers don't want the theory. They want proof you can solve problems. And I'm gonna drill this into you until you get it. So the formula is simple. Build projects, break them on purpose, fix them, document it. That's how you walk into interviews confident or versatile, or even walk into the interviews with stories that align with what companies actually want and need. You don't need to wait for a job to get hands-on. You can start today. So for instance, you can launch an EC2 instance with a web server. Then you can do it again with Python. Then you can do it again with CloudFormation. It's a small project, but massive proof. Take notes, screenshots, put them on LinkedIn, and I guarantee you that gets you more attention than another cert. So please don't stay stuck in the theoretical knowledge while others are doing the actual work to land the jobs. Start building, start breaking, start sharing your journey. That's exactly how people with no tech background are getting six-figure cloud careers right now. If you want the roadmap that we're using to take people from no technical background to landing a role in cloud, comment roadmap. Y'all know I'll give it to you. Let's level up.
We need more people in cloud. We need more women in cloud. We need more black women in cloud. Number one, do not pay for what is free already. You can if you would like to, but a lot of these cloud companies have free resources. They want you to know it so that you can bring in potential clients and customers. So I will link the website, the Learning Career Path with Google. You do the labs, you learn. A lot of the stuff is hands-on. That is the best way to learn cloud. It's the best way to learn anything in tech, honestly. You can read thousands of documentation, but until you're in the console, until you're in the terminal, you're playing around with stuff, those things help solidify everything that you're learning. So do the labs. So find the resources, do the labs. Use the Pomodoro method. Take my phone, put it on do not disturb, because we're not going on any social media for the next hour and a half. Do 25 minutes of straight study, take a 5-minute break. 25 minutes, 5-minute break. 25 minutes, you're done.
All right, guys, so let's get to it. Do you need to know programming to get into cloud? And the answer is no. But it can help you drastically to have these skills. Remember, it's all about skills when you're getting into the tech industry. So when we talk about an AWS platform, it would be great to know Python. It would be great to know about Terraform, which integrates with AWS, right? So there's programming languages out there that are going to help you with this process. Do not shy away from it. You really want to increase your skill set. So take your time with it. Remember, you need to focus, take your time, do not rush the process. Skills matter. So we see that a lot of people are trying to get into tech. A great way to put yourself ahead of that field is to increase your skill set. So no, you don't need programming for the cloud, but it can definitely help you in the long run. And when we talk about programming languages or programming in the cloud, well, how are you going to manage so many different containers, so many different virtual machines. Programming and understanding scripting and understanding a few other things is going to help you along the way with this process. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you learning Python? Do you know about Terraform? Do you know about other tools that can be used in a cloud environment? Are you using this on the day-to-day? Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
A website to help you get cloud experience. A cloud guru.
Cloud engineering isn't hard, you're just stupid. This is the only video you need to be successful within cloud. It all starts with a cloud provider. Here you have many different options, but I would recommend AWS. They're the leader in the industry, and you can also get a lot of jobs if you have knowledge in AWS. You also want to obtain your certificates. I would skip out on the cloud practitioner and go directly for the solutions architect first. Learning an infrastructure as code tool is also very important because you want to automate infrastructure creation. Using tools like CDK, SST, Terraform, Pulumi can help with this, so just feel free to pick any one of those. Now for the fun part, fundamentals. You want to learn concepts like microservices, serverless, containers, EDA. These are very popular within the cloud world. You also want to build out projects that demonstrate your knowledge of those concepts. Feel free to pick any one of these and screenshot it, and make sure to use infrastructure as code for all of these.
I mean, I think ultimately, everybody want the glitz and glam, but everybody don't want to fucking work.
I
Strap
agree
their
with
boots
that.
up and put on that hard hat and actually commit. Everybody always talking about they want this and they want that and seeing what you got all right, you're gonna get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and let's go work. All right, you wanna stream for 30 days straight?
Yeah. Everybody want
30 days straight, 30 days, 30 nights.
No privacy,
Let's rock.
no nothing.
Let's rock. That's what you want? All right, let's do it. Like, come on, what are we talking about? Like, everybody, they see everything, all the rewards. But like, are you, like, my biggest thing, you're more in love with the finish line than the process.
Yes.
Gotta fall in love with the process.
Fall in love with the process. If you can't fall in love with the process, then don't talk.
But don't you believe some people have been successful without the process?
Of course. Of course. But I guarantee they ain't happy.
Oh.
Or they get stuck.
Oh, okay. Y'all are out here.
You gotta think. So many people that inherit shit too. People inherit success.
Facts.
Growing up here, bro, I've seen it the most out of everybody. It's like you grow up with kids and they just have everything, and you're like, what the fuck? And then you get to a certain age, you like, damn, nigga, you ain't got nothing going on. You just got a bunch of money and like.
And guess who they be wanting to hang out with? Us. Us.
Yeah.
They be wanting to hang out with us. All the motherfuckers that got everything. That mean they ain't got nothing.
What is happiness, though?
Oh,
that's up to you. That's up to you. It's every individual.
Each his own.
Each his own. Whatever brings you.
I think peace. Like peace is happiness, I feel like. For me, at least.
Listen, if nobody gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, right? Live your life to the fullest. Like, we all got shit going on. We all doing a lot of shit right now. And the world is kind of weird right now. But stop being pigeonholed into things that you're doing each and every day. That might be your life situation right now or the next 6 months or even the next year. But I guarantee you, it ain't gonna be like that forever.
If you want something, you need to get it. If you fail, it's on you because it's your destiny. But nobody's ever gonna love you more than yourself. Sometimes you have a plan, you say you want to do this, and then what you started out thinking you wanted to do changes.
And that's fine too.
Yeah, just being fluid with it, because you have one life.
Right.
Really, you just have one life, and so just try.
I love thinking about the quote, every guy essentially has 2 lives, and the second one starts once you realize you only have one. I like that a lot because it's so fucking true, man. You know, you've only got one shot at this, so you may as well at least make it kind of cool.
You only get one spin on this earth. This is it. This is your only life. This is the only chance you get. So if you know what you need to do and you're just not doing it because you don't feel motivated or whatever, like nobody feels sorry for you. Nobody's gonna feel sad when you don't achieve what you want. You are literally choosing failure. Why should anyone feel bad for you? You are not going to get this moment back. You're not going to get this day back. Every single day you move closer to death and you're not motivated. There has never been a better opportunity to go live the life you want to live and you're not motivated. I got nothing to say to you. It's a lack of gratitude. It's a lack of perspective. Your life could be a whole lot fucking worse. So you can either recognize the opportunity you have and go live the life you're meant to live, or you can just continue to sit there and complain about how you're not motivated and watch all these motivational videos thinking that that's going to change your life.
You guys gotta fucking stop. Alright, stop just coasting through life. You only get one. There ain't gonna be a fucking rerun to the story. So if you wake up every single day miserable to do the regular tasks that you usually do, it's time to make a fucking change.
Man, just go for it. Don't hesitate, especially while you're young. That's where you have the most opportunity to fuck up, get up, do it again, get your head out of these devices, live your motherfucking life. And they say that you only live once, but that's wrong. You die once and you live every day.
We only get to live this life once. And what if I told you it came without a single second chance? Next time, take the picture and send the I love you and stop worrying so much about what other people think of you. We've been conditioned to think that fitting in is the mission, trying to become ordinary and completely lose out on the extraordinary. Love the people that treat you right and love the ones more that show up, regardless if it's their fight to fight. And it's okay if sometimes life is about you, because you are worthy too. So next time, take the picture and send the I love you, and try and forget what other people think of you.
If you decide today that you're gonna live every day like it's your last for real, which means have a conversation with yourself every night that, okay, that was it. May not be no more after that. And really count yourself every day like this could have been it. If you can do that, it'll change your life. You'll really start making decisions and living your life like this all you got. Just this one day. But you could be a winner.
We're the lucky ones. We're the ones who get to die. Most people who could ever exist will never even be born.
That's true. I forget the amount. I think it's 117 billion people should have been born on this planet but didn't. I think it's 117 or 170. I have to look it up. Were born on that were supposed to be born, but ended up stillborn, or disease, or aborted. He's absolutely correct. We're one of the few that get to live a whole life and pass on. So for us to take life for granted, whether you take your cloud certifications with Theo, whether you want to travel, but you got all those excuses that you keep giving yourself. I'll do it next year. I'll do it in 5 years. No, I'll travel when I get ready to move. If I can't move there, I'm not traveling there. Yeah, I keep using them excuses, bruh. I'm at the point where I'm building too, just like you guys are building. What's the difference between Andre and you guys? Nothing. Only difference is I realized I only got one life to live. So if I'm going to be building, I'd rather do it in the country that I want to be in and be building just like you guys. You guys are building in a country where you don't want to be in. I'm doing the same thing that you guys are doing, but I'm doing it in a country in which I want to be in. Because I realize I only got one life, one opportunity, all of us, bruh. If y'all wonder one of the secrets, I kid you not, one of the secrets that keep Andre and I strong, you ready? I treat my wife like it's our every day. Every single day, Andre and I both do this. We treat each other like it's the first day we met or the last day we're going to be together. Every day. We say we love each other at least 5-6 times a day. We tell each other that we're sexy at least 5-6 times a day. We don't argue. We don't have a television in our bedroom. Why? Because when you first met somebody, you didn't give a damn about a television. And if it's their last day on the planet or your last day on the planet, you don't give a damn about a television being in your bedroom. That's why we don't have a television in our bedroom. Because we treat each other like it's the first day we fell in love or the last day we'll ever be together. And we do that every single day. We have never had a day where disagreement spilled over into the next day. We don't play that. Andrea's cousin, one of her closest cousins, who was married to an older guy. And they had a daughter, healthy daughter. And this was Andrea. This was like Andrea. She was like a sister to Andrea. And she died young, even though the husband was older. Even though the husband was over. It looks like I froze for a second. Wi-Fi issues. Even though the husband was older. She died young. Didn't get a chance to see her son or her daughter become adults or become teenagers. They're teens right now. Andrea, it took her years to get over the pain of losing her cousin that was like her sister to her. Andrea learned from that. Just because you're younger than your husband don't mean that you can't die first. So Andrea treats me as if she could pass on before I do. I treat her as if I'm going to pass on before she does. Every single day. There's not a day that happens in our marriage that we don't act like it's the first day that we fell in love or the last day we'll see each other. And there are millions of women out there, dude, that you guys can be with and experience the same thing. Once again, there were billions of people that didn't get a chance to be born, and you're one of them. Take advantage of it. Let's look at the last few seconds of this video.
Celebrate life because you won the lottery.
All right, you got one life. And that one life, the goal for us is to live it to the best of our ability from the beginning to what's said the end. In the middle, in the beginning, middle, you're going to do things, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to fuck up. You're supposed to learn and then move forward with the understanding of what not to do. And when you move forward, life may get better, it may not, but somewhere along the lines it's going to click.
Yes, it is. Somewhere along the line, just like with our cloud engineering class, is going to click. I know it's getting late, gentlemen, so we're going to let you guys go. Glad you guys hung out here. Thank you for the cash apps, the super chats, the PayPal, and the support, gentlemen. Got a brand new outro video for you guys. Hope you guys like it. We'll be seeing you tomorrow on Andre and Andrea's Love Crossing Borders. But as for now, let's get this new outro video for you guys.
Vamos a bailar. Ay, la sala está llena de gente, cuerpos sudorosos acá. La pista está hirviendo, pero te destaca, mamá, brillando como una estrella. Mira qué bonita está. Escucha el coro, mamita, que te voy a dar. Sandunguera, sandunguera, guarachera, vamos a bailar. un paso para adelante, después un paso para atrás. Ahora te suelto, mamita, muévete con el ritmo que va. Sandunguera, te estoy llamando, mira qué bonita estás. Escucha el coro de nuevo, te voy a dar. Sandunguera, sandunguera, guarachera, vamos a bailar. Vamos a bailar, vamos a gozar. Sandunguera, guarachera, vamos a bailar. ¡Ay! Sandunguera linda, vamos a bailar tú y yo. ¡Ay, qué sabroso! Vamos a bailar, mi nena linda, vamos a gozar. Vamos a gozar. Muévete, sandunguera, vamos a guarachar. Ay, repítelo. Vamos a bailar, mi nena linda, vamos a gozar. Ay, vamos a guarachar, mamá. Sandunguera, vamos a guarachar. Oye, mira, mami, vamos a gozar, vamos a bailar. Vamos a gozar. Juntos tú y yo en la pista, mami. Vamos a guarachar. Ahora estamos tú y yo en la pista. Vamos a gozar. Ay, esa cosa que me hiciste, mami, me gustó. Vamos a guarachar. Muévete bien, chiquita. Vamos a gozar. Mueve tu cuerpo y tu cinturita. Vamos a guarachar. Oye, el ritmo te está llamando ahora. Vamos a gozar. Este ritmo es para guarachar, señora. Vamos a guarachar. Ay, camina con el mambo ahí. Vamos a gozar. Si mamá Guerrera, oye Lola. Vamos a guarachar. Vamos a guarachar. Vamos a bailar. Vamos a gozar. Ay, qué rico está, qué rico. Vamos a guarachar.